Oh, look at the backdrop. Drew, you could have gone red, and you made the right choice. You made the right friggin' choice. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. Yes. My voice is not going to last the entire game. Yes. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Tan Man says 5 push-ups for every minute late. Well, how about I'm 15 minutes early because I got news for you. This game ain't starting until at least 8:22 because that's how it's been going. What's that? How many push-ups do I think I could do straight? You want to find out? We'll wait for a certain amount of people to be in here or we'll hit a certain number of likes and I will literally do push-ups to failure. We just came up with that on the spot. The answer is not as many as it used to be. Why did I volunteer myself for this? Canada needs oil man Dangle. Are you in? I'm scared to say. The team I cheer for usually loses unless it's Team Canada. Kyle, I see you with that taper fade and the beard. Nice. Wait, what is it? Horrible. Terrifying. I don't know. I'm trying it. I don't know if I'll keep it. I kind of dig it. Is it something I should really be trying in the summer? I don't know. It's tough. 1 push-up per like. Yeah, there you go. If you gave me like a month, I might be able to do that. How do I feel like 3 days, or how do I feel about 3 days between every game, except for 4 and 5? It's because of the NBA Finals. Oh, that's why. So here's what's really interesting. 2 days between traveling for this series makes perfect sense. But that's not what we're getting. That's what we got through the first few games. But then it's going to be 2 days off between games 3 and 4. They're going to be in Florida the whole time. Then 1 day off heading back to Edmonton. I don't know what tonight's going to be. I think tonight is hopefully just a repeat of games 1 and 2, which were unbelievable hockey. I think 4 and 5 are going to be wars of attrition. These guys are going to batter each other. Like, think about game 4. You absorb 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hits. And then you got to get on that plane. And then you got to play a game. Like, they're professional athletes. Dude, it's a factor. John Klingberg, his time as a Leaf was literally ended by a plane ride. It was. He was a Leaf. He played, I think it was the Remembrance Day game against the Vancouver Canucks. Actually looked pretty good, if I remember correct. I was at the game. Then I went to Sweden, and so did the Leafs. He never played again. Never played again. He didn't play in Sweden, where he's from. Like, very rare opportunity to play an NHL game in your country of origin if you are not from North America. The plane ride is a thing. It's definitely a thing, especially if you got hip issues like he did. And I don't know if you noticed, but Klingberg's on the Oilers right now. Obviously, he's in better shape than when he was with the Leafs. But it matters. It's a factor. Doug, welcome to SDP VIP ad-free, along with Mr. Wilkins and Jesse Focicalio, Ross, Olivia, Welcome to SDP VIP. Jefferson Downton. Can't believe I'm saying this, but let's go Oilers. That's actually fascinating because Jay Downton runs Oilers Nation. I was like, are you guys related? Are you guys what? Who we got tonight? Ladies, fellas, who we got? My wife just sent me, my son hung up a Leafs flag in his room. That poor kid. Canadian Girl 83, thank you for 5 STPN gifted memberships. Should we talk about that? Let's talk about that. Hey, Heather just gifted 5 STPN memberships. And if you got a gifted membership, thank her. Here's what it is. We do 3 episodes of the Steve Dangle podcast every week. In July, that goes down to 2. In August, it goes down to 0. September, it goes back to 2. And then it goes back to 3. If you become an SDP VIP, you get a VIP episode once a week the whole time. In June, in July, even in August, when we're not even making new episodes, in September, and all the way through next season, SDP VIP. Obviously, in the chat, you get special access to emojis. I see your name in green. Oh, there are benefits. But if you go to the bottom right corner of your chat box, there's a little dollar bill sign. Dollar bill, y'all. That you can click on. It gives you the option to leave a super chat. Gives you the option to get your own membership or upgrade your membership to ad-free, which gives you every episode of the SDP ad-free. But if you become a VIP, gives you access to the VIP episode every single week. And I mean, also helps out a small business. And we really appreciate it. So, I'm sure you guys are just joining us. I don't know how I roped myself into this, but if we hit a certain number of likes, I am going to do push-ups on stream till failure. How many likes? Yeah, Drew just asked. It's a good question. What did we get last episode? It should be at least that. Greg Franklin. Hey, Steve, do you think George Parros comes back from vacation before the playoffs end? Oh, no, he's there tonight in a Panthers jersey. What are you talking about? Sierra, welcome to SDP VIP. Oh, the likes are on the VOD? Okay. Did you take a screenshot after the stream ended? Let's see. Is that DJ Khaled? That's DJ Khaled. Okay. 4,000 likes. We're already over 10% of the way there. I will do push-ups till failure. That is something I haven't done since I was a much younger and less broken man. I have no idea how many push-ups I'm going to do. Absolutely none. DJ Khaled is hyping up the crowd in Sunrise. Diane, thank you for 10 SDPN memberships. Ya beaut. DJ Khaled just said, we about to introduce the Oilers. He didn't know it. Why is Corey Perry standing so far apart from everyone else? Because he's 40? Is that just what he does? Or are they doing the starting lineup and then... No, that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. McDavid getting booed. Drew's asking me about Ekblad's comments about McJesus. I thought that was very, very funny. It was a sign of mutual respect. It doesn't always have to be screw those guys. I liked it a lot. Dave Stangle says God did. I don't remember what that's in response to. John Kristen, this is kind of a pathetic intro. It's not 2016. Well, I got news for you. The NHL is not getting the new hottest acts. Tate McRae performing at the All-Star game last year. Drew didn't know who she was, but that's you. Like, that's a hugely relevant name. It's usually like, in here for the fourth consecutive year, the Trues. Giggle and Cat, not there tonight, but the tickets sold high enough. My game 4 and 6 are free. Wow. So you had tickets to game 3 and you got enough money for selling those tickets that you're going to games 4 and probably 6 for free. Good for you. Any chance you could get Urinating Tree on the podcast? I didn't know Urinating Tree did that. Does Urinating Tree have a name? I like their content, but like, who are they? Fun fact, Corey Perry in Game 2 set a record for the latest game-tying goal in the Stanley Cup Finals. The previous record was from 1951. We read that on the podcast today, and Adam was very confused. Bettman commented on the... So this is from Awful Announcing. NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman calls Paul Bissonnette's concern about the NHL and Florida's lack of state tax ridiculous. Bettman adds, I was watching you during the prior rounds. Your attire was a little suspect in terms of your journalistic objectivity. Okay. Thanks, Gary. He said nothing. Still praying for a Stauffer Dangle collab. I've never met Bob Stauffer. Kyle, at least tonight, for every player or goalie Bennett hurts or tries to hurt, DJ Khaled can come on screen and say another one. If we hit 4,000 likes, I'm going to do push-ups until I can't do push-ups anymore. Oh, John Acosta. John Acosta is singing the anthem. You might recognize John from this chat. We did. We forgot to ask him to do something. I think we asked him to... Oh, man, what did we ask him to do? Like bunny ears or something? He's nailing the Canadian anthem, though. Friggin' nailing it. God for thee. Beautiful. Urinating Tree's name is Steve? You're kidding. You just yeed your last haw. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. This is the first year since 2016 that no one got swept in the playoffs. I love that. John Acosta with the Canadian anthem. I believe he's doing the American one as well. There he is. Vicus, thank you. Urinating Tree does podcast, and he's a solid dude. I used to email back and forth with him, says Majora. James Stemler, I hyper appreciate him not rushing the Canadian anthem. Yes. And I appreciate the Panthers not doing the thing that a lot of American cities do very often in Sunrise. And now the real anthem. Oh, I asked John Acosta to do the Leafs win thing, but he wasn't on TV when he did it. Urinating Tree's name is Steve. I don't believe you. Steve Linkowski. He's got Link in his name. I also think you can make good content with one of his buddies, Tom Grossi, who does a lot of charity work like you. I would like that. This is a great anthem. Everyone's singing it. And I have a feeling they're going to screw it up with a chance. Let's see. Hold that note, John. Oh! And then he went. Didn't get too fancy at the end. That's good. That's a pro. That's a pro. John Acosta of the Dangle Navy. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is in the lineup for Edmonton. Skinner and Bobrovsky going at it once again. Mr. Raiders says, well done on the Canadian anthem. I hope he's back for game 4. Best of the playoffs yet for U.S. games. You know what? I don't know if that's true, but I say it's true. He's in Dangle Navy, therefore he's the best one. 100%. Edmonton wins game 1. Florida wins game 2. Who will take the 2-1 series lead tonight? Edmonton wins the opening faceoff. Bouchard off the boards to Perry, and we're off to the races deep in the Panthers zone. McDavid lays the body. Perry in there like a bull in a china shop. Nuge gets it to Bouch at the point. On through traffic! Stopped by Bob and Perry digging at it early. Giggling Cat, thank you. Very generous. Season ticket holder, we get our seats for the playoffs. You pay by round and buy all available games up front. They roll over any unused money to the following round, and if there's left over on the final, you get arena credit next season. Love that. Denise, way to go, John. Awesome. Good job. So we already got a face-off here. Barkov versus Perry. Bit of a mismatch in the face-off dot. And Barkov wins, as you might expect. Oh! Ekholm manages to get it to Bouchard in his own end. AJ Greer replacing Boquist on the fourth line. What a pass to Perry! Perry, oh! Missed and not by much. McDavid falling down feathers a pass to Perry. I have no idea how he got that to him. Oh, you could easily call that a trip. Shot. Oh, Bob makes the save. What a pass. Oh, my God. And Perry, great job controlling the bobbling puck. Good opening shift for Edmonton. Draisaitl to take the face-off against Anton Lundell. Draisaitl kicked out for Kane. Kane's been pretty good on the offense dot for a winger, but Lundell wins that one. Marchand, the hero of game 2, to Jones. Up the ice for Marchand. Skinner will cover it up. He gets tapped, and Marchand skates away. Already saying, good try, good try. I've really liked Nurse's poise and calm in these playoffs. Could there ever be an NHL team not from Canada or the US? Yeah, but not for a very long time. I don't think the NHL is there. Lundell off the faceoff sends it in front. Oh, rebound, Juicy. Where is it? Wide open net, and they score. He scored the last one to give Florida the win in game 2. And he opens the scoring less than a minute into game 3. Brad Marchand again. Man on an absolute mission opens the scoring 1-0 Florida. They win the faceoff. Lundell goes behind, spins, fires, it squirts in front. Skinner absolutely swimming. And no Panther touches him. Skinner has to be in better position than that. Florida with the immediate lead on home ice. Disastrous start for Edmonton. Edmonton wins the center ice faceoff there. That was Janmark, who hadn't even taken the ice yet. Oilers are offside. Wow. That is just a terrible start. I regret what I said about poise. Because Marchand looked like he had very nearly a chance that led to the faceoff. Get a map. Arvidsson to take the draw. Yet another Oilers center kicked out of the dot. And yet another Florida faceoff win. Loud chance of Skinner and Sunrise. Oilers within the neutral zone. Janmark dumps it. Podkolzin first on it. Reverse hit. Doesn't come up at the puck, though. And now here comes Sam Bennett through the neutral zone with speed. He drives the net. Oh, just knocked away from him. Oilers off the boards. And what happened there? How did that stay in? Did that hit a stanchion or something? Now here come the Oilers. They're going to try to turn this into a happy accident. Wallman taking off him. Big hit from Janmark on Mikkola. Mikkola does not gain center. Skinner out of the net to play it. Bouchard airmails it. Seth Jones offside. Oilers are saying send that all the way down the ice. SLS, I tune in again to the Oilers and they get scored on. Time to switch to the Jays in WWE Raw. Yeah, today's Monday. Thank you for reminding me. During the playoffs, I don't know. There are no days. There was only game 1, game 2, game 3, and so on. Nosek kicked out of the draw. Greer. That's the 4th player kicked out of a draw. We are less than 2 minutes in. Oilers can't get out of their own zone. Gadjevich to Greer. That's the 8th of the playoffs for Marchand. Mikkola. Down low. Greer. Gadjevich. To the point again. Seth Jones on. Off the back of the net. It's around now. Frederick. He gets it out, and Edmonton will look to change. Got to watch the too many men. Sports Talk Chud says go back to Pickard. He still hasn't lost. McDavid. Slick through the neutral zone. Nugent Hopkins to go get it. Barkov. -9 in his last 4 games, but the Panthers are 3-1. Here's Verhaeghe. Oh, he found Forsling, but Forsling found Stuart Skinner. Perry. Airmails it ahead for McDavid. 2 Panthers cut him off. Oilers keep it alive. It's behind the Panthers' net. Perry knocks it down for Bouchard. Ekholm. Bouchard. Bouchard. On. Into the glove of Bobrovsky. Raza says Marchand Selke. They don't give him out in the playoffs. They should give out more than one playoff award, don't you think? I don't know. Leon gets kicked out of the faceoff more than he doesn't. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Blue Septic Booper. Thank you. Oh, here's Draisaitl against Lundell. Draisaitl loses the draw, but he did take the draw. Draisaitl taken down, and that'll be the first penalty of this game. Edmonton heads to the power play as they look to tie this thing up. Who's got a clutchier career, Marchand or Bergeron? Oh, man. Yeah, accidental trip from Lundell, but doesn't matter. Is it Yeah, Marchand. I mean, Bergeron's sick. I hope whoever the Bruins pick with Florida's first rounder is a total bust. Marchand is cracked. So, here we are, 3.5 minutes in. Oilers need one here. Ekblad. Where did that go? It's out of play. Only 5 minutes into this power play. 5 seconds, rather. They're arguing about where the faceoff is going. They're having a chat about it right now. Faceoff stays in the Florida zone. Let's see if that's a big break. Not sure why it didn't send, but I love your content. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Blue. Draisaitl to take the draw against Barkov. And the Oilers win it. Nuge, Bush at the point. McDavid in front. Can't find Perry. Bouchard being attacked by Reinhart. McDavid lets it go for Draisaitl. Perry battling in front with Ekblad. Bouchard. Here's McDavid. Down low to Nuge. Back to McDavid. Poked away from him by Barkov, and it goes all the way down the ice. Bouchard with it. Hands it off to who else? McJesus walking on water. Oh! What a move. Panthers slow him up a bit. Draisaitl works to get it to McDavid. It's knocked back to Bouchard at the point. Nice move on Luostarinen. Draisaitl down low. McDavid in front. Rebound. Good play to get it back to Bouchard at the point. Rebound. Draisaitl can't get to that in time. McDavid, Bouchard, just over a minute into this power play. Nosek doesn't have a stick. Nuge to McDavid. Shot. Stop by Bob. Rebound. How didn't Nuge bury that? McDavid gets it across to Bouchard. 40 seconds to go in this Oilers power play. Cannot believe Nugent Hopkins didn't score that. Here he is to Bouchard. Lots of time. Lots of space. Shoots it. That goes out of play. 30 seconds to go in this Oilers power play. And I don't know. Do you go to your second unit? Geez, like your top unit had how many grade A chances to score? Oh, Nuge just straight up misses, but that's a great save. That Bouchard chance was stopped by Bobrovsky. That's why it went out of play. That's 2 10-bell saves in a span of what, 10 seconds? Wow. Second unit is indeed out there for the Oilers. Fair enough, and I agree. How about Marchand Conn Smythe? He's building a case. I still give it to Bennett. Klingberg from the point. Stopped by Bob again. What a start for Bob. Klingberg across. Wallman. Klingberg. Wallman. You got 10 seconds. And they're saying, penalty called? And this is going against Evander Kane. And he is mad. I think he's yelling at the ref. He said, that's effing terrible. What a stop from Bob. Where's this power play? Oh, man, really? That's I mean, he's not wrong. And so it's 9 seconds of 4-on-4 followed by a Florida power play. I mean, how often do you see that called? Why is that man behind Evander Kane not wearing a shirt? Why are none of those guys wearing a shirt? There were like 3 shirtless men behind Evander Kane. All right. Henrique versus Bennett on the draw in the Oilers zone. Oilers win it. Ekholm gets it out. Here comes Bennett. Power play has begun. Shot into the glove of Stuart Skinner. 1:48 to go in this Panthers power play. We are barely over 5 minutes into this game that has had 20 whistles so far. Power play at home in the playoffs. This is an unbelievable stat. The Panthers power play at home in these playoffs, 1 for 28. That doesn't even seem real. I bet $1,000 it was against the Leafs. Oilers clear it. 1:40 to go in this power play. A little over 5.5 into the first. Guess those men are a few beers deep, eh? I hope they are. They're at the Stanley Cup final. I wish I was there, don't you? Oilers clear it again. Verhaeghe gets it deep. The Panthers are not onside, and they're going to blow the play dead. They're calling it an intentional offside. There's another whistle. Puck goes all the way down the ice. Leafs fan from Saskatoon, I can't support the Oil. Go Cats. Oh, wow. If you're Edmonton, that's not a bad point, Drew. If you're Edmonton, you don't want that whistle. Like, let them fall back, and then you can clear it. And you probably waste more time doing that. I don't think you're wrong. Now here comes Ekblad leading the way for the Panthers. Barkov cross ice. Panthers can't handle it. Seth Jones holds the zone, though. Reinhart down low for Ekblad, who's kind of like a forward right now. Oilers clear it. Exactly a minute to go in this Florida power play. Their power play in general is pretty good. It's just at home it's been poor. Tkachuk in front! How doesn't that go in? Deflected wide by Reinhart. On from the point. Tkachuk gets it to Barkov, who's double teamed. Ekholm, can't quite take it off him. Reinhart to Jones. Jones has space here. Off the board to Ekblad. To Jones. To Ekblad. To Jones. Reinhart. Tkachuk in front. Barkov can't put that in. 13-10 to go in the first period. 23 seconds to go in the power play. Besides MLB umps, who may be replaced by robot umps in the next few years, NHL refs have to be the worst refs in North American sports. I go back and forth. I think baseball's still the worst. Producer Drew with a good point. What league has good refs? Is anyone like, yeah, the refs in our sport are awesome? Face-off in the Oilers zone goes right into Skinner's glove, and they'll have to redo it. 21 seconds to go in this Panthers power play. Does anyone have a count of how many whistles? Holy crap. It's 8:40. We're not even 7 minutes in. Wallman can't get it out. Oh, boy, this could be costly. Ekblad, stop by Skinner. Rebound is cleared. This has been a good kill for the most part for Edmonton. 10 seconds to go here. Can the Panthers at least gain the zone as they change up? Panthers get it deep. Penalty is over. Skinner out of his net to play it. Oh, intercepted! Bennett. Oh, he's got Verhaeghe in front. Swatted just out of his way by Kulak, who was the one who gave it away in the first place. McDavid, he's off to the races. He gets around his man, but the puck doesn't. Mikkola up the ice just outside of his target's reach. So that'll be icing against Florida. Good refs in tennis usually. Did Drew make the stream Florida stream? Oh my God. Did Drew make the stream Florida themed because they're playing there now, or is he trolling you because of your hatred? No, it's because whoever the home team is. It was Oilers last time. The other Leafs fan from Saskatoon, I cheer for whoever is against Marchand. Fair. Panthers take it off the Oilers in the offensive zone. Oh! Almost a huge hit there on Forsling. Got a little piece of him. Right now, it's McDavid out there with Draisaitl and Kane. Kane battling. Oh, and they're going to call it again! And Kane is losing his mind. Oh, boy. Evander Kane is playing with the two best players in the world, and he just took his second penalty in less than 8 minutes. Okay. He does get Brad Marchand, but Marchand sells it like a used car. That's more of a penalty than the first one. Honestly, Steve Dangle here, SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell your friends. SDPN will be participating in the Get Real virtual 5K fundraiser to support Rainbow Railroad. Link in the description, folks. Your donations and efforts to fundraise will help us reach more schools and students to share this education and tools so that kids in the 2S LGBTQ plus community will feel less alone and safer in their schools. Your donations will equally help the Rainbow Railroad. I'm having a tough time tonight. Evacuate more queer individuals fleeing dangerous environments around the globe to find safety. On Friday, June 27th, we encourage you to go out and run, walk, or ride on anything that has wheels, bikes, skateboards, scooters, rollerblades, skates, whatever. You could even push a stroller. Get creative and keep it accessible to you. You can connect with other participants around the world by sharing a photo of yourself with the hashtag GetReal5K and hashtag Rainbow Road 5K. And great posts may be shared by Get Real on social media. Once again, link in the description. Please check it out. Please help us out. Forgotten NBA ref got caught for betting on games. Yeah. 14 whistles? There's no way that's accurate. It's got to be more than that. Correction, 15 whistles. I think NHL refs are great. I think they call games exactly the way they're instructed to call the game. Edwin has identified the problem. Mitch Marner's contract wouldn't be as much of an issue if the Leafs had Seth Jarvis. Marleau was disastrous in hindsight. Yeah, but there's no guarantee the Leafs would have picked Jarvis, though. I understand what you're saying, and you're not even wrong, but I will say most people only hear about if refs in all sports are bad and not when they're good. That is true. Speaking of bad and not good, the Oilers, who are already down 1-0, go to their second penalty kill. They win the faceoff, but nope. Panthers have the puck. Oh, good play. Think that was Adam Henrique to get it down the ice. 15 seconds gone. Every 15 seconds is an eighth. Was Henrique on the Ducks when they won the Cup? No. Yeah, he was on the Devils when they went to the final. He's played a lot of playoff hockey. He has at least a couple OT winners. Tkachuk behind the net. Oh! Janmark almost had a breakaway there. Barkov couldn't handle the pass. Reinhart. Oh, boy. Panthers power play really struggling here. But they do come up at the puck. Behind the Oilers net is Barkov. Surrounded by Nurse and Kulak. Oilers can't clear it. Jones. Such a good addition to this team. Tkachuk knocked to the ice by Janmark. Oh, and the Oilers can't clear. What a keep by Jones. Ekblad. Reinhart. Tkachuk. Fires. Can't score. Ekblad, who basically plays like a forward on this Florida power play. Brown digging. Can the Oilers finally get it out? They do. 30 seconds to go. 25% of this kill left. Jones in his own end. Final 15 seconds of this kill for Edmonton. McDavid is out there. McDavid might have a 2-on-1. He doesn't, but he has the puck in the offensive zone. Maybe that's enough. Stolen off him by Nate Schmidt. And now the Panthers go the other way. They almost had a 2-on-1. Penalty is over. Wide open shot. Marchand's stick broke. Puck sent down the ice. Schmidt retrieves. Kapanen turns it away. And here come the Oilers. Oh, Oilers, too many men? Oh, no. Dude, a third? Okay, the guy behind Paul Maurice has the worst chain I've ever seen. Did you see that? Way too many men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Oilers. Oh, my God. They are pissing this game away fast. Question from Justin. Yes, Justin Fisher. No, that's a good question. Does Steve have a favorite ref? Like, do I ever see a ref on screen and get excited? The less of an opinion I have about a ref and the less I've heard about a ref, the more excited I am. If that makes sense. Kerry Fraser hasn't reffed a game, and also, are you telling a Leaf fan Kerry Fraser is good? Oh yeah, that's a defining moment of his career, right? As a U.S. Was that? I love Wes McCauley. He's a great guy. Really funny. I hope he talks more. The Lord of the Spuds. As a USA fan, slowly going crazy with everything going on, I appreciate y'all's support of Rainbow Railroad. Hoping for a Canadian Cup. I'm sure Oilers fans will take it. And thank you for your support. Which one of you said 6? What you mean you went to 7? What? Marshy makes it the last 3 goals in a row? No. Is it? Last 3 Panthers goals? No. He had the oh, I thought the shorty was the second. Wow. Still. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Well, just over halfway through the first, the Oilers head to their 3rd penalty kill of the game, and they're already down 1-0. Not ideal. Bouchard clears it all the way down the ice. By the way, if we hit 4,000 likes, we are almost at 1,000. I will do push-ups till failure because Drew told me to. Or something. Skinner out of his net to play it. Yeah. Kachuk and Barkov digging at Bouchard. Brown in there. Ekholm in there. Brown in there. Ekholm in there. Ekholm clears it down the ice. Bob way out of his net to play it to Seth Jones. Here come the Panthers with speed. Played back to the point. Seth Jones. Kachuk is picked off by Kulak. Plays it very calmly to Kapanen, who clears it. 9 minutes to go in the first period. And we got a whistle. What happened? Ekblad going to the box. What happened there? Ekblad protesting. Oh, they're getting him for the slew foot on Nurse. I don't think it's a flop. I also just don't really think it's a trip. Oh, I'm sure he let it happen, but like this is what the playoffs turn into. It's just the cheating Olympics, right? Like Perry gets knocked down. He's like, all right, well, I'm getting knocked down. I might as well launch myself into Bobrovsky. And then you have Bennett with his nonsense. Like, this is what the league has decided it wants, right? 4-on-4 action here for about a minute. Oilers in the Panthers zone. Exactly a minute to go in 4-on-4 action before an abbreviated Oilers power play. That might be another penalty. It isn't. By the way, no penalties in the third period of either of the first two games. Bennett in front for Schmidt. Arvidsson, Bennett. Panthers hold the zone, but they'll concede. Klingberg looking to start the play quickly. He's chased back by Verhaeghe. Panthers in front. Oh, they can't find Lindell. Lindell has it behind the net now. To Forsling. Shot is blocked by McDavid, who now starts the rush, has it taken off him. McDavid trying to save himself for the power play. Oh, what a move by Lindell! Draisaitl takes it off him, and now here comes Bouchard. 52 seconds of power play here. McDavid leads it. McDavid feathers it to Bouchard. Shot! Stopped by Bobrovsky. And Bouchard can't hold the zone. In the middle of an Oilers power play. Hildeby should be a number 2 goalie next year. What? Here comes McDavid. 30 seconds to go in this Oilers power play. Draisaitl. Perry. McDavid. Perry and Draisaitl battling for it. Panthers clear it. 20 seconds to go in this shortened Oilers power play. I want Leon and Connor to get a cup, but as a Flyers fan, I want Bob to get another ring so I can cry more. 2010's Flyers asset management truly hurts. I forgot he was a Flyer. Here comes McDavid. Leaves it for Klingberg. Stolen off him. Panthers down the ice. And that'll do it for the shortened Oilers power play. Ekblad out of the box like a bull in a china shop. Klingberg. Oops. Nurse. Oops. Giveaway. Oh, oops. He gets it around, but not out. Oh, boy. He's really making a meal out of this. Oh, boy. Lindell. Curls in front. That's kicked wide by AJ Greer. Oh, boy. Nurse's inability to get it out there has really caused problems for the Oilers, who get it out, but Florida still has the puck. Ooh, that was a loud swear on the broadcast. Bennett keeps it alive in front. Draisaitl is out there. Podkolzin dumps it. Connor Brown after it. Bobrovsky out of his net to play it. Getting a Bob steals the show feeling tonight. Well, he's already made the biggest plays of this game, I would say. Skinner out of the net to play it. Doesn't really work. Matthew Tkachuk has the puck in front. Oh, Rodriguez can't bury it. Kapanen after it in his own end. He's able to clear the zone. And it's going to be a partial break for Evander Kane. Shot. Cannot beat Bob. And that went out of play. 5:32 to go in the first. That's the best thing to happen to the Oilers in a while. That's just a little wide on the glove side for Evander Kane. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Hey, Steve, with your commentary, you could be the next Joe Bowen. Thank you. Genuinely, but like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what the future of this is. All I've ever tried to do is stuff. Whatever I'm doing, I just try to do it better and better every time. People seem to like these streams. I'm happy about it. Giggling Cat says, Bobby. Uh-oh, Drew. Uh-oh, Drew. There was a commercial for Nuggets. I don't know if you saw that. You're our generation's Joe Bowen. I mean, I wish Bowen was on TV. Like, I just wish we had more options, you know? And it's nothing against Chris Cuthbert, who I think does a really good job. Um, like, why can't Sportsnet offer like a simulcast of the radio and TV on like one of their billion channels where they're showing like darts? I don't know. Just be the first Steve Dangle. We love it. That's all I'm trying to be. Thank you for that. Bouchard has 5 shots. Holy crap. Lundell is on tonight. If Barkov wakes up, it's over. I don't think it's a matter of Barkov waking up. I think he's busted. But Lundell is that guy. Ever considered voice acting? I desperately want to voice act. Someone let me voice act in your thing. Connor Brown trying to sell a high stick, and it's going to work. Who's going to the box? Sam Bennett? The camera went to him. I don't know if it was him, though. Triple OT and Nuggets tonight? Oh, maybe. Why can't they simulcast SDPN streams? That's the question we really need to be asking, followed by a blue-footed booby. No, that wasn't Bennett. Oh, it was Bennett. It was absolutely Bennett. Andre, the puck is quite possibly my favorite call of yours. Steve, you can be a professional pinball player. That's, I think, 3 penalties each. Maybe? Oh, 3 for the Oilers for sure. At least 2 for the Panthers. 5:15 to go in the first. The Oilers have a chance to tie this thing. And they might not want to piss this one away. 1:45 to go in this power play. Here's McDavid through everybody. He's tried that a few times tonight with limited success. Draisaitl holds it to Bouchard, who already has 5 shots on goal. Not attempts, shots on goal. McDavid, Bouchard. McDavid, shot, rebound. Oh, it's right there in the blue paint, and Nugent Hopkins can't get to it. Draisaitl. Nuge has had 2 glorious chances in this first period. Draisaitl to Bouchard. Draisaitl. In front for Perry. Perry bobbles it. Around to McDavid. Halfway through this power play. Bouchard. McDavid. Bouchard. On! That is deflected wide. McDavid first on it. Can't get around both Ekblad and Barkov. Oh, Oilers hold the zone. Perry. Finds Draisaitl 39 seconds ago in this power play. Bouchard. McDavid. Oh, Perry squirts loose. McDavid keeps it alive. Bouchard. 25 seconds. Draisaitl. Bouchard. That's blocked wide. Draisaitl manages to get it to Bouchard. McDavid, 15 seconds. In front, can't find Draisaitl. And will this be a breakaway? It will not. Bouchard holds the zone. McDavid. And they lose the zone with 5 seconds to go on the power play. Florida kills it off. Wow. When I skip commercials on your channel, do you get paid less? Yeah. Pretty sure, yeah. Edmonton ices the puck. 3:10 to go in the first. Drew, do you know the answer to that? If they skip ads on our channel, do we get paid less? Yeah, okay. You asked. Steve can be a professional pinball player. I actually stink. Face off in the Edmonton end. Kachuk comes up with it. Kachuk. Oh, it's in front. Arvidsson. First on it. He gets it out. It's all the way down the ice. Not icing. Evander Kane after Seth Jones. Kane knocked to the ice. Henrique in front. Oh, can't find a friendly stick. I think someone ran over Bobrovsky behind the play. The camera was not on it. I have no idea what happened. Evander Kane being grabbed by everybody. Bob adjusting his equipment. I have not seen what happened. Instead of Holy Mackinac, it's oh boy. RE voice acting, Steve, filmmaker here. We could like make that happen actually. Where do I email? Justin, can you handle that? Please. So what are the penalties here? Oh, Arvidsson runs over Bob. That is a monstrous flop. Good Lord. I mean, Arvidsson hits him, but he does go ass over tea kettle. I mean, it is goalie equipment. Arvidsson gets a call. Oh my God. Those dudes with no shirt. I don't know what it says. All I know is they're like adjusting their junk right on camera. It's got to be Bobrovsky. So this is the fourth power play of the first for the Panthers. The Oilers are playing with fire. Panthers moving it well. Verhaeghe, Rodriguez. Second unit starting here. At least part of it. Bennett. Verhaeghe. That's blocked. Schmidt. Bennett. He's surrounded. Manages to get it to Schmidt. Oh, Verhaeghe, wide open shot. Scores! Carter Verhaeghe snipes it. 2:15 to go in the first. The Oilers play with fire and get burned. 4 penalty kills in less than 1 period? Are you serious? The Panthers make them pay. Oh my goodness, what a roof special from Carter Verhaeghe. Ew! Oh my God, what a shot, and it's 2-0 Panthers. Oh, Skinner did not give him a lot. Skinner did not give him a lot to shoot at. Oh my gosh. A disastrous first period for Edmonton. They can salvage it with a goal here. And they gain the zone. Throw it on Bob. 2 minutes to go in the first. Here comes Verhaeghe. Perry back to his D. 7th of the playoffs for Verhaeghe. Follows Marchand's 9th. Perry, they're offside. Oh, Forsling is saying Perry sticked him in the nuts. What did Jesse say? Jesse's saying hand out the cup now. Series is over. I did say Florida. Yeah, I know. Let's relax. McDavid doesn't have a goal this series for that dude's commercials. If you don't want ads, become an SDPN VIP. People on Reddit make fun of YouTube Premium. I love it. You know how annoying it is to be watching YouTube all the time with kids and ads start playing? Or you can pay like whatever it is a month. I think it's like $15, maybe less. And then you never have to deal with them. Podkolzin through the neutral zone. He'll dump it. Kulak leading the rush for some reason. Panthers get it out. 1:13 to salvage this first period for Edmonton. Nurse misses the target on Bob. Schmidt is hit by Frederick. Nurse in deep. It's behind the net. Podkolzin after it. Podkolzin frees it. Can't get it to the point, but Nurse joins. Oh, Podkolzin is absolutely interfered with. What's crazy is for all the penalties that have been called, they've probably called a quarter of the infractions. Marchand. Oh, and they're going to call that against Evander Kane. 41.8 seconds to go in the first. That's offside. Sorry, they're calling that against Evander Kane. I should probably specify that it's offside. Dude's been in the box a lot. Well, I guess I'm watching all the ads from your channel from here on out. Thanks for all you do at SDPN. I want you to do what is best for your viewing experience. Beginning, middle, end. Okay? Bouchard dumps it. Ekholm to Henrique. Ekholm, his stick shatters. Henrique keeps it alive. Panthers finally get it out. Ekholm has a stick now. Bouchard, 25 seconds. Brown to Ekholm. Gain center, dumps it. Kane after it. 15 seconds to go in the first. Something's going to happen here before the end of the first. Verhaeghe. He'll dump it. Oh, sorry, that's Lusterinen. Skinner. And the clock drains on the first. Panthers with a late shot. They dig at it. And Lundell pops Bouchard in the face. Ekholm all over him. Kane trying to get at Tkachuk. Oh, and he's going to... Oh, Mikola's trying to be his protector here. Kane wants him bad. Kane wants him bad. What happened? Tkachuk hides behind the red. He's a coward. He plays with no integrity. He's a very, very good hockey player, but he's genuinely a coward. Connor Brown and Nico Mikkola going at it. Oh, baby. I mean, the good news for Edmonton is that the second period couldn't be much worse than that. Lundell knew what he was doing. Bouchard gave him a cross check, and Lundell popped him right in the face. I assume he's going to start second period in the box. A few of these guys are getting called. Perry's calling him the turtle. Who's Maurice talking to? Oh, baby. Can't wait to see what comes of that in the second. Steve sounds like the thawing Austin Powers. Is it because I'm losing my voice? YouTube Premium rocks, no ads and downloads. Yeah, dude. Like, you get dunked on in certain corners of the internet for saying that, but like, it's. Drew said something illegal. Leafs cry when their goalies get hit. Florida scores. When your goalie got hit, what happened? Did you notice? Oh, you're so close. Oh, you're so close. You'll get there. I believe in you. It's okay. Paul Maurice is getting Conn Smythe votes, yay or nay. If he could huff his own fart candles, he could get Conn Smythe votes. Yeah. People are asking, why won't someone just hurt a Panther so that they stop doing this shit? What's crazy is I don't think the Oilers are afraid of these guys at all. You could argue they're even the tougher team. If this game... No, they're not dirty. Ask Rupe Hintz how dirty they are. If this game gets out of hand, someone's going down. That's what I think. Giggling Cat, let's go. I'm going to get nuggets. Love that. Love that for you. 2-0 Cats. Oilers have them right where they want them. You've been paying attention. Bonus points to you. What would be the most fun city in the world to have an NHL team that doesn't already? Oshawa. Like North America? Or in the world? Like, we're not thinking about logistics. London. England. I don't know. Steve Dangle here. On the SDPN YouTube channel, click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Hey, for intermission, we're at 1,200 likes. There's 3,400 of you in here. If you get me to 4,000 likes, I will do push-ups on stream until I cannot do any more push-ups. I will do push-ups till failure. My goal is going to be to hit 50. I used to be able to do that. I haven't done it in a very long time. Like 20, I used to be able to bang out 20. Honest to God, every TV timeout. And I can't do that anymore. But let's see. Let's see how I do. Drew, do we have first period entertainment? So, the CJ show on SDPN. Unreal show. I'm so proud of these guys. And there's so much noise and so much trash out there right now. Listen, there's a busy season. It's the Stanley Cup final. The draft is coming up. Free agency is coming up. There's a million rumors. Do you want to sort out what's real and what's bullshit? Listen to the CJ show on SDPN. Here's a clip about the old guys and the time they are having. And one last one, Raza said, San Diego. I approve of your answer.
I wanted to get back to Perry and Marchand. I did want to talk about that because it's one thing for them to, score a goal here and there. They have been both incredible for their teams this postseason. What do you make of the old guys getting it done in this Stanley Cup final and throughout the playoffs?
Well, it's hilarious because Marchand scored first in the game to pull into the lead among active players among Cup final goals. Then Perry scores that tying goal to pull back into a tie with him. And then Marchand inched ahead. So Brad Marchand's up to 10 goals in his career in the Stanley Cup final. Even that just underlines it. Like obviously in his case, this is his fourth final. What's kind of cool about it is that I kind of wonder if old guys are having a moment. And I say this with love and reverence. So both those guys are younger than me. So I'm not, I'm wondering quite seriously though, if teams are watching this, because let's face it, it is a league that is getting forever younger. And I'm not saying there's going to be a hard pivot into like 40-year-olds getting massive contracts, but I do wonder if these guys might help reshape some views on, what winning hockey looks like. I mean, the Oilers, frankly, are an old team. They have depth and veteran players everywhere in their lineup. Like, Jake Wallman's probably one of their young guys, right? And he's not young in the, he's on his third team in the NHL. Like, it's not like he's a brand new player or anything. And so they're both really effective. Like, at the end of the day, Brad Marchand is on the Panthers' third line, but he's, their top scorer in terms of points, or second, I think, maybe to Bennett, actually. But still, he's among their top scorers. He scored I will say this, he scored their two biggest goals in the playoffs, both in overtime. The goal against the Maple Leafs to keep it from going down 0-3 in game 3, and then the goal in the last game to tie the series up. So, he's incredibly effective and an important member of their team. Perry, with the absence of Zach Hyman, has been playing a lot of shifts up on the top line and then scores that goal. And you look throughout this season, he had 19 goals in the regular season. He scored a bunch of big goals in the playoffs. His game at this point is, a former Rocket Richard Trophy winner. But you're not actually expecting him to count a lot of goals for Edmonton. But, I think he's got another year or two in him anyway, Corey Perry. So, I think that there's something to be said for knowing how to play the game, for how competitive in particular these two guys remain, which I think is a part of what's driven them to still find a way to be effective and fight and claw for a spot this year. I'll tell you this, Corey Perry is playing his 100th game of the season in game 3. Edmonton will be playing their 101st. And he missed one game during the year. So he's at 99 entering game 3. And, everyone knows the story by now. He's in his 5th final in 6 years. So I haven't gone back and done all the math, but he's playing basically 100 games a year for the last half a decade. It's pretty interesting. And so I just wonder if playoff hockey opens the door for some teams, not maybe viewing age a little differently with certain players in their roster. As I said, I don't think it's going to revert back to like 1993 hockey where like a young guy in the league was 28. Just because we've seen, frankly, 28's an old guy in the NHL on a lot of teams nowadays. If you look at the average age of rosters, many of them come in under age 28. But these two teams have some veterans, and the Oilers in particular. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but just go through their roster. Like it just feels like 30 is the new 20 on the Oilers roster.
I mean, doesn't that speak more to just like, Perry's an elite player. Marchand's been an elite player for quite some time. I see where you're going with this. Absolutely. I think it just speaks more to the fact that these are just two really good, outstanding players. I mean, hey, if Joe Pavelski wants to come back into the league and he feels he's healthy enough, he could he would fit in that category of an elite player at his age. But I mean, I also could totally see a GM somewhere just saying, you know what? I'm going to believe in them old guys. And then you sign someone who's maybe not quite at the level of those two.
Well, look, there's risk with signings, and the risk goes up with an older player because there's more miles there, and there's just, I think, more opportunity potentially for injuries or other things to happen. Plus, the league has rules about signing players to multi-year deals over age 35, where there's no way out of the cap hit if injuries come along. So, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not predicting a run on the old guys. I mean, I am available if anyone wants to call. But I'm a free agent this summer. But I'm actually not. I'm locked up. But I'm just saying that I do wonder if that's like part of the takeaway, though, is maybe a reopening of the minds to the possibility that you can get with players with some experience. Is really all I'm getting at. Because there's something to be said. Like the games we've seen that I've enjoyed, and not everybody likes this fact, but it's a different looking game than what you see on Tuesdays in November. It just is a fact. Like it's hockey has variations or different sort of viewpoints of what it looks like. And there's something different about playoff hockey. And I think it allows guys like that to excel. And then you make the smart point, and that's just, they've been really good for a long time and are very physically in a good spot. And obviously there's a level of desire there. Like, I'm watching that game too, and looking behind me, and there's Ryan Getzlaf up in the press box. He's working for Department of Player Safety and on the ground at the Cup final. And, he's a couple of years retired now, moving into, he's doing work with Hockey Canada. He's got the job with the NHL. And, there's Corey Perry down there scoring that goal. Like it was just a funny juxtaposition given that they entered the league together, won Stanley Cup together back in 2007. That was a long time ago, man. I'm just saying, 18 years later, we're here and Perry's got a chance to win the thing again. Like it's actually kind of crazy when you put your mind around it. And Brad Marchand, and we've touched on this a little bit, like he's about to be one of the better paid free agents, at least since I think in terms of AAV of this upcoming free agent class. So, there's opportunity out there for the odds, late 30s, early 40s guy. And we got two of them this series going back and forth. I love it.
If you were actually a free agent this summer, you dusted your skates off after scoring 3 goals in 21 seconds long ago, and you were open to a PTO with any team, like all 32 teams are offering you a PTO, who are you picking?
I mean, maybe I gotta go to a no tax state. That seems to be all the rage.
Even CJ, even Big Money CJ would rather go there. That's funny. I love that answer.
Say this, and the one thing that isn't coming up nearly enough is the fact that players that live in Canada make 30% more because they get paid in American dollars. So yes, the tax rates are higher, but especially if you're a Canadian, like I'll just grab a name, Chris Tanev coming back to play in Toronto as free agent last summer. Like he's getting paid in US dollars, but I don't know his exact situation, but I assume living in Canada most of the year, if not all the year anyway. And not to harp on it, but anyone who's been traveling back and forth across the border will know right now the Canadian dollar isn't particularly strong as it relates to the US dollar. So anyway, there are other counterpoints to that tax conversation that I don't think we need to hash out again, but I think it's gone too far in the other direction. You know what I mean? Like it's become this whole taking on a life of its own almost.
Steve Dangle here on the SDBN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. I'm checking the box score right now to see if they have added penalties. So, as of right now, the only penalty they're showing from the end of the first period is roughing against Anton Lundell, which would give the Oilers exactly a 2-minute power play to start the second period, unless they add more. But as it stands right now, the Oilers, who are down 2-0 and in real danger of losing control of this game completely, they start the second period with their third or fourth power play. That was a gong show. A complete gong show of a period. The Oilers desperately need shots from someone not named Evan Bouchard. Here's a list of Oilers with more than one shot. Perry has 3. McDavid is 2. Bouchard is 5. They did outshoot Florida. 12-10, for sure. For sure. But you got a cheat offense here. Trent Frederick played less than 2 minutes of the first period. Kapanen and Arvidsson were barely out there as well. I'm really disappointed as someone who has Kapanen in NHL Fantasy Stars. I have Lusterinen, but Kapanen's been getting me more points. I should have gone with Lusterinen. Shit. Wes Richard gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Thank you. This made me laugh. Just a Jersey boy said, McDavid when he's down 2 goals. So you have chosen death. Basically, you're picking my next NHL 24 city, most fun worldwide, for the fans or for the memes. Oh, you should choose Saskatoon then. We are at almost 1,500 likes. Reminder, if we hit 4,000, I'm going to do push-ups until I can't anymore. I'll make any grunting sound you like. Would this even... Oh, yeah. So if I do push-ups right here. Here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wes Richard made some cacio e pepe for dinner tonight. Top 3 pasta, in my humble opinion. Ooh. What were the poll results, Drew? Oh, get your bets in. 15 plus push-ups. 37%. Wow. The rest of you are saying 10 to 15. It's 28%. 6 to 10 push-ups. 0 to 5 is 14. All right. Okay. All right. I see you. Okay. I have to have my feet up on the computer chair. That's harder than a normal push-up. You know what? I'll do it. You don't do it. I'll do it. An NHL team on the Rock, a.k.a. St. John's, Newfoundland. Listen, when it comes to pro sports, Newfoundland deserves so much better. They just keep getting screwed. Someone said to Drew, you need to make a compilation of every time Steve has said, in front! I think what would be better is an oh boy compilation. So the Oilers outchanced the Panthers, which actually, you know what? I'm surprised. Jonah Gadjevich and Corey Perry are going at it. That's a waste of Perry's energy. Like, buddy, you're playing with Connor McDavid. You're yelling at Jonah Gadjevich. So are the Oilers beginning the second period on the power play? They are officially? Okay. That's what I thought based on the summary. Lindell hilariously getting the only penalty. He punched Bouchard right in the face. You're not allowed to do that. Having Lindell in the box, he is a key penalty killer. That's not great news for the Oilers. Tan Man, I'm so sorry for starting this. That's all right. Airmailed is probably my most common saying. Airmailed, or this could be something. Ooh. Oilers face off at center ice. McDavid gains the zone. Wallman is out there on the power play. Oilers changing it up a little. Wallman and Bouchard, two defensemen. Draisaitl and Perry. So no Nuge, which is notable. Wallman, Forsling falls. Boost bomb! That gets through, but not in. Minute 25 to go on the power play. Oilers really got to score on this thing. McDavid through the neutral zone. Carves through the Panthers. Gets it back to Draisaitl. Bouchard. Wallman. Oh, almost picked off. Wallman. It's cleared down the ice. A minute to go in the power play. Marchand. Holy crap. Marchand's going to have nothing left at the end of this cup run. Like, he is putting his whole life into this run. Nuge. Here he is. Perry. Bouchard. 40 seconds. Draisaitl. Ekholm. Down low for Nuge. Ekholm. 30 seconds. Marchand cuts off the pass to Bouch. Ekholm. Boot. Oh, he fooled me. On. Rebound. Corey Perry. Scorey Perry. The 40-year-old does it again. And old guy spring continues. Marchand's lighting it up. Perry's lighting it up. And more importantly, for the game, the Oilers are finally on the board. They've had so many opportunities. Perry tucks it behind Bobrovsky, and the Oilers are back within one to start the second. Old guy spring. Man, that's a good goal from Perry. Good garbage goal. Despite your Panthers hate, I still love your content. Thank you. Been watching Adam and Jesse and you since the Leaf series. Actually just worked out and watched your first period listening to today's podcast. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Timothy. Panthers trying to get their 2-goal lead back. Rodriguez is taken down by Nurse. Rodriguez gets the puck. Kulikov cross to Schmidt. That ends up behind the net. Bennett to the point. It's on. It's behind the net. Bennett. Oh, dangerous pass. Find Schmidt. On. Skinner is run over by Tkachuk. It wasn't Bennett. I saw a 9 and I was like, are you kidding? Bob handles that a little bit funny. It's behind the Panthers net. 9th of the playoffs for Corey Perry. Absurd. Puck into the Oilers bench. 17:21 left in the second. I think Darnell Nurse is trying to say he was hit in the face. Bouchard, oh my gosh, that was a pass to Perry. That guy's an alien. I don't know if Kachuk got hit in the. I mean, he didn't react like he did. Perry has been active this game. Yapping. Gadjevich is on the ice. Perry is not. What was the bigger disappointment, the 2020, this year's Leafs or the rise of Skywalker? Oh my God. I'm going to say Skywalker because at least the Leafs looked good for a bit. That movie started ass and just kept it up. Move aside, hot girl summer. It's old man spring. Hell yeah, Robert Volpe. 17-15 to go in the second. Oilers turn the Panthers away at the line. Panthers take a second stab at it. Now Barkov's chasing Klingberg. Klingberg taken down, plays it with his hand, doesn't work for Hagen to Reinhart, who scores! Sam Reinhart rips the thing exactly 3 minutes into the second. The Panthers regain their 2-goal lead, and Klingberg is furious. Klingberg collides with the official and loses the puck. As Francis Chiron, I'm not sure what Chiron's supposed to do. Like, you know me. If you give me an opportunity to rant about a ref or a linesman, I'll do it. I don't know what he's supposed to do. Verhaeghe's having himself a game, and Reinhart rips it 3-1 Cats. Oh, Panthers again. Here come the Oilers. Podkolzin through the neutral zone. He's got Marchand on him. Hands it off to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to the point. Shot. That's wide. Marchand might have a break here. Off the boards. Trick play. Skinner breaks it up. Shades of Pasternak. Excuse me while I twitch. Bouchard behind his own net. Up the ice. Draisaitl driving the net. He's taken down. Poole cues it. Oilers lose the zone. They have to clear. Tag up. I think the Oilers are going to make lineup changes game 4 if they don't win this one. I don't know if Klingberg has struggled. Put it that way. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Speaking of lineup decisions, Perry drives around the net. McDavid. I think I might switch up this line too. They're just not generating enough 5-on-5. Ekblad dumps it. Kachuk. Oh, is drilled by Woolman. No call. Loud chance of Skinner in Florida. Hot take. If my team takes a penalty at the end of the period, the opening faceoff the next period should be in the defensive zone, not center ice. I agree. I wondered that too. Connor Brown up center, or rather up the left. Drew saying that's stupid. He's wrong. Brown to the point. Fired on. Doesn't get through. Gadjevich clears it. A little over 5 minutes gone in the second. 1 goal for the Oilers. They pulled it within 1. Looks like we got a game. Sam Reinhart says, no, you don't. We'll see if the Oilers can crawl back. This is what they love. Panthers fourth line going to work. They create a turnover. Stopped. Frederick just gets it out and down the ice. Remember, the second period, the long change, is where Florida eats teams for breakfast. Here they are again. Barkov. It's got Janmark on him. Verhaeghe in front to Reinhart. Rebound. On. That's wide. Verhaeghe. Stopped. Oh! Kapanen tied up the stick of Reinhart. That might have prevented a goal. Seth Jones. On. That's wide. Oh, boy. The Oilers are just completely reeling here. Verhaeghe has it knocked off his stick by Nurse. Gives it to Kapanen, who dumps it. Panthers 2-on-2. Verhaeghe. Oh, loses his balance there. Arvidsson with it in his own end. Trying to gain speed. Podkolzin gets it back to Arvidsson. No, not quite. Podkolzin in to help. Ekblad. Oh boy, is that going to be a trip on the Oilers? Looks like no. 13-10 to go in the second. It is a 3-1 Panthers lead. Steve Dangle on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell your friends. Oilers can't find Draisaitl. Up the ice for Marchand, who's been looking for the breakaway all night so far. Klingberg to Draisaitl. Podkolzin. Oh, he's rocked by Bennett. Holy cow. He gets right back up, but that was a big hit. Wow. Oilers can't hold the zone, and this is going to be a break. It is a 2-on-0. Sam Bennett scores. 4-1 Panthers. What a shift from Sam Bennett. Rocks Podkolzin in the defensive zone. Breakaway. Roofs it. And with 1, 2, 3, 4 remaining in the second, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Panthers. A 4-1 lead in Sunrise. Oh, Podkolzin's leg. Are you joking? So, Sam Bennett, top 23 all time for goals in one run. Ooh, did Stuart Skinner... Did you see his reaction? Yeah, that looks like groin to me. Uh-oh. I mean, oh boy. If he's not 100% and Pickard is, which we don't know, but he's on the bench. If he's at 100% and you're down 4-1, do you just pull him for Pickard? Bouchard, Oilers can't get out of their zone. To Perry. McDavid charging up the ice. He's hit by Ekblad. Oilers can't hold it. The Panthers are just going to suffocate them the rest of the game. Panthers all the way down the ice. Lusterinen assists. I'm more and more angry that I didn't dress him in fantasy. McDavid can't find Perry. Gadjevich down the ice. Sam Bennett, one more goal would tie him with Mark Messier for most goals in a single run. At 18, yeah, I should mention that part. Gadjevich keeps it alive. Greer! Can't bury that. I mean, that would be it. You would think. Panthers' fourth line doing a great job here. 1 month down and many more to go, says Avatar. We need a Steve Dangle boo hiss fart compilation at some point during the game. Is Pickard ready to play? They should try him. I actually feel bad for Skinner. Yeah, I feel bad for him. He looks hurt. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Not where the Oilers want them. How many millions AAV did that shift add to Bennett? Honestly, maybe $500,000. Like legit. I've seen enough. Pull Ottinger, DeBoer. That's pretty funny. Commercial break. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Let me tell you about something. It means a lot to us here at SDPN. SDPN will be participating in the Get Real Virtual 5K fundraiser to support Rainbow Railroad. Your donations and efforts to fundraise will help us reach more schools and students to share this education and tools so that kids in the 2S LGBTQ plus community will feel less alone and safer in their school. Your donations will equally help the Rainbow Railroad evacuate more queer individuals fleeing dangerous environments around the globe to find safety. Link is in the description. if you want to donate before I even get to the end of this read. On Friday, June 27th, we encourage you to go out and run, walk, ride on anything that has wheels, bikes, skateboards, scooters, rollerblades, skates, whatever. You can even push a stroller. Get creative and keep it accessible to you. You can connect. I almost said you cannot. You can connect with other participants around the world by sharing a photo of yourself with the hashtag GetReal5K and Rainbow Road 5K. And great posts may be shared by Get Real on social media. Gracias ahead of time. Welcome to the NHL, the Saskatoon Squealers. If there was a team in NHL in Saskatoon, the Squealers, they should call them the Rough Riders. I think that's easily the funniest outcome. Adam, who's your Conn Smythe front runner as of now? Bennett. Easy Bennett. He has 14 goals. The next closest guy is Corey Perry with 9. It's Bennett. Supposedly betting odds, McDavid is number 1. That makes sense. If the Oilers win, he's winning it, probably. But betting odds have Bobrovsky higher than Bennett. Heading into this game anyway. It's getting closer now. To me, it's been Bennett for a while. Draisaitl, is that a penalty? Oh, the Oilers are laying the body here. Looks like no. Bennett was 25-1 before the final, and now he's 3-1. Holy God. That should tell you something about the final he's had so far. Oh! Perry rocks Reinhart, who gets back up. That was Perry out there with McDavid and Draisaitl. Actually, they're still out there. McDavid is lined up by Ekblad and knocked down. And now here comes Florida. It's a 3-on-2. Through. Skinner stops it. Ekblad didn't get all of McDavid, but he got enough. If you're the Oilers, I mean, you're down 4-1. You got to lay the body. Nuge. To Draisaitl. Nuge. Draisaitl. Klingberg. That trickles wide. Is Bennett as big of a villain as Micah Bell? Any other RDR parallels you can make in this series? Paul Maurice is giving big Dutch Vanderlyn vibes. Kane trying to mix it up in front of the Panthers net. At the whistle. People blaming Skinner and the refs is weak. Edmonton only wins this series if McDavid has multiple 4-point games. I mean, they're not the better team tonight. I don't even think that's controversial. You got those Hawk and Cheesies tonight, bud? No, I got to go back to Giant Tiger and get some more. Oh, great point from Adam, Mr. Wild. That was Sam Bennett's 14th goal of the playoffs, second at home. So Drew's saying, is that more impressive or less impressive? Yeah, but for as good as he's been on the road, this is now his 8th game at home and he has 2 goals. It's crazy. Like the Panthers in general have not been all that good in Florida. It's kind of nuts. They were against the Leafs. Not in game 6, but games 3 and 4. Yeah. James Stemler, need to tell you something. I don't want to burn you. The cantaloupe. They need to knock on it lightly. Shouldn't sound like nobody's home. Oh, what up. By the way, 3,500 of you in here. We have decided that I'm going to do push-ups till failure if we hit 4,000. We're less than halfway there. That's unacceptable. Please make me look like a buffoon. McDavid down the tunnel. McDavid down the tunnel. This is a red alert. McDavid has gone down the tunnel. Connor McDavid, after taking that hit from Aaron Ekblad, has gone down the tunnel. Pierre LeBrun tweeted it. I haven't seen them say it on the broadcast. Henrique is out there with Kapanen and Frederick. Nurse at the point. On. Blockered away. McDavid has gone to the dressing room. Oh! Almost a goal there for Frederick. Kulikov with it behind his own net. Kapanen interception. Around. There's no Oiler there. Frederick keeps it in. In front! No one there. Oh! Bob saves that somehow. Nurse had a wide open opportunity, and now it's the post-whistle rough stuff. Frederick and Greer all tied up. McDavid is back on the bench. Equipment issue, I don't know. Rusty Mitchell now saying a melon should sound hollow. I don't know melon law. If you like, can you make animals like balloon animal, but you can make them out of melon? Like you can make like little melon dogs, right? Like you can make like a melon lab. You could do like a melon retriever. You could also do like a melon collie. What up? Connor McDavid is on the ice. This is what Drew was just telling me in my ear, and I saw him. Can Draisaitl be McDavid right now? Can either of them be either of them? Draisaitl, McDavid, Kane is the top line right now. Verhaeghe sends it down the ice. Kulak in his own zone. Cannot clear it. Verhaeghe and Reinhart causing havoc. Reinhart, he's behind the net, being chased by McDavid. McDavid loses him. Reinhart goes for the wrap. Barkov can't bury that. Draisaitl behind his net. Oh boy, McDavid on Forsling. McDavid has it taken off him by Forsling. Rip that, Connor. Wallman in his own end. Way up the ice to Draisaitl, who loses it. Is this not offside? All right. McDavid to Draisaitl. Draisaitl throwing the moves on. How about you throw a shot on? Ekholm. Shot! Gloved by Bobrovsky, and Kane goes to the net. And nothing serious after the play. Is Vegas the only team that could beat Florida in a series? And they did it by beating the crap out of them after every whistle. A friend of mine once said that the best team in the NHL rarely wins the Stanley Cup. I don't think that's true this year. Whoever wins, I think, is truly the best team. But a lot of that comes down to there's a lot of luck, but there's also a lot of style. Vegas is a bad matchup for Florida. And they definitely were in 23. So Florida decided, all right, we're going to make ourselves a bad matchup for everybody. Oilers ozone draw. Bouchard on. Deflected wide. Ekholm. Behind the net. Janmark going after it. Tries to get it to the point. Doesn't work. Podkolzin battling for it. Gets it to Arvidsson, who's knocked over. Ekholm gets it from Bouchard. It's behind the net. Arvidsson against Mikkola. That is a size disadvantage. Ekholm knocks his man down. That was Matthew Tkachuk. Turnover by the Panthers. Ekholm down low to Janmark. Behind the net. Bouchard. Evander Kane is out there. Oilers had a minute of ozone time there and did nothing with it. 7:25 to go in the second. It's still 4-1 Florida. Oilers in their own zone. To Kane in the neutral zone. He's got Nuge with him and a streaking Connor Brown. Nuge! That is kicked wide by Bob. Nurse can't hold the zone. Marchand avoids the check of Nurse. Other than that Subban hit early in his career, Marchand so rarely gets rocked. Under 7 minutes to go now. Klingberg. I don't know who that was supposed to go to. What was that? Oilers chasing after it. Panthers beat out the icing. Skinner. Oh, desperation poke check. If you're a goaltender, do whatever that is. Klingberg up the ice. Henrique getting a little bit more ice here. Wallman can't hold the zone. And here come the Panthers with speed. It's AJ Greer. Can't get it to Gadjevich. Kulak. Can't clear. Mikkola. Blocked by Wallman. Henrique. Airmail. Panthers in their own end. Mikkola. There's a big collision. But the Panthers try to take advantage. Seth Jones can't find AJ Greer. Kapanen. Back to Wallman, who slows things down a little bit. Mr. Steven Dangleson. This is all the money I have. I know you want your Hawkins cheesies, but please let my family go. I haven't seen them in months. They can go when I say they can go. Thank you for the cheesies. We get a whistle. Dave Stangle. McDavid probably had to pull Paul Pierce and change his pants after that hit. Oh, maybe. Instead of push-ups, do Hellebuck eye exercises. No. Had to go for 10 minutes. What happened to McDavid? Injured? How, when, and how bad? He got hit by Aaron Ekblad. I don't think he missed a shift. He went down the tunnel. That's it. He's out there right now. Skinner just had to make a save. Reinhart, to the point. This is the Oilers' top line out there right now. Barkov. Ooh, almost sets it up. Oilers desperately trying to escape their own end. Perry is taken down. Takes a hit to make a play. Forsling goes and gets it in his own end. And Panthers try to attack with speed. Barkov. Draisaitl. Oh, the Panthers are just all over Edmonton right now. Verhaeghe. Cycles for Marchand, who falls down. He bailed on the play. Ekholm had him lined up. Seth Jones. Once again, Marchand, he's really good at avoiding those things. That's not a chirp. That's a sincere compliment. Perry gains center and dumps it. Bobrovsky out of his net to play it. 4:40 to go in the second. Oilers are actually outshooting the Panthers, but just getting demolished. Oilers can't clear. Tkachuk shot. Oh, that's a good stop from Skinner. Tkachuk almost had him. Slick pass to Podkolzin. Gets it deep. Arvidsson after it. Arvidsson in front. It's cleared by the Panthers. 4:10 to go in the second. Dumped. Rodriguez will rush it out. And this is a chance for Florida. Shot! That's wide. Tkachuk tries to get after it. Klingberg. Under 4 minutes to go in the second. The way the Panthers have played this season in these playoffs, a 3-goal lead heading into the third is basically a death sentence for the Oilers. Kulak is lined up by 2 Panthers. Ekblad into the slot. Oilers don't let anything come of it. Kane going in after Schmidt finishes that hit. Brown tries to center for Kane. Good block. That was Schmidt. Dumped. Is that icing? Yes, it is. 3:11 to go in the second. Icing against the Panthers. The comeback will be impressive. We need that third overtime. Oh, how dare you. Perry was slow to get up after that hit from Ekblad. Oh, boy. From Mr. Haywood. Hey, Steve. Here's some money for more Hawkins. FYI, Jays leading St. Louis 3-0, bottom of the 8th. Cheers from BC. Hideaway, northwest of Prince Rupert. Ooh. Canada's so tall. We don't appreciate how tall Canada is. It is crazy wide, obviously. It's so friggin' tall. McDavid to Perry. Draisaitl going to the net. Perry lines up Schmidt and hits him with the puck. Panthers just take it and go the other way. Is that a hand pass? We get a whistle. We get a commercial break. Raymond Adlington, thank you for the $50 donation to Rainbow Railroad. I forgot that I get the emails. The reads are working. That makes me feel happy. And a huge shout out to Elora Wilson for the $200 that we received this morning. You absolute beauty. Absolute complete beauty. Da-na-na. Steve Dangle here. SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. We are at 3,500 people in here. Fewer than 2,000 likes. You guys don't want me to do push-ups. That's fine. I don't feel like it either. Drew says, why does it feel like the pace of this game is just slowly dying with the Panthers lead? That's because every time when a boa constrictor has you wrapped up, every time you breathe out, they squeeze harder. That's the Panthers. I watched them strangle the Leafs. Twice. Like they beat them 4 times. Game 4 was a joke. That was a joke. But games 5 and 7, they were down and oh my God. Oh my God. You know the saying, it gets worse before it gets better? With the Florida Panthers, if they have the lead, it gets worse. That's it. John, I take Oil Man Dangle back. Please cheer for Florida. See, I told you. Let's get to 2,000 likes. I'm bothered. We're almost there. Oilers in their own end. Turnover. Bouchard. Almost a turnover to Tkachuk. It's crazy what the Panthers are doing with so many of their top players, like visibly not as good as they were last year. That's icing against the Oilers at 2-11. Tkachuk is obviously not as good as he was last year. Barkov is obviously not as good as he was last year. I would throw Forsling in there. He's still been really effective, but last year's Forsling was unreal. You're getting below last year's performance from those 3 significant pieces. And the Panthers might look better. How is that? Marchand. Oilers out of their own zone, down the ice. And it's right on to Bob, who doesn't play it in time, so that'll be a face-off. Kapanen trying to get something going here. When are you coming to Halifax next? I need to buy you a drink for getting me through all the nonsense in the world lately. Oh, boy. I was away from home a lot this year, like with the book tour and San Jose, and obviously Halifax was part of the book tour. I see myself staying at home. for a while. Oh, they're playing Creed in Florida. Hell yeah. Draisaitl wins it back to Wallman. Wallman on, deflected. Bobrovsky stops that. McDavid to the point. Bouchard. Oh, Bouchard, the give and go. And he doesn't shoot. To McDavid, who switches with Bouchard. They switch back. McDavid, Bouchard, shot into the glove of Bobrovsky. And Evander Kane is going to draw a crowd. He bumped Bobrovsky ever so slightly. Thank you to Invectivus. Wow, that shot goes through Kane's legs and still straight into the glove of Bobrovsky. He's had a really good game tonight. The Oilers could have really taken control of the game in the first with all their power play opportunities, and Bob shut the door. Can you name a better deadline pickup in NHL history than Brad Marchand this year? Okay, I'm not saying this just because Drew is here. Josh Manson is one of the more underrated ones in recent memory. I think he was exactly what Colorado needed to win the Cup that year. Analytics people say otherwise. Well, okay, that's great. Marchand, I mean, up front, the biggest one the Avs got that year. Oh, they got Arturi Lehkonen. Oh my God, they did so well, and both guys are still there. They did awesome at that deadline. I mean, Jeff Carter, 2012. Marchand's absurd. 1:05 to go in the second. It is a 4-1 Panthers lead. Lindell trying to get around Wallman. Doesn't work. Luostarinen in a battle with McDavid. Oh! Nurse drills his man, and he's going to the box, and I don't think he particularly cares. He's not even debating. That was Lindell getting knocked down there. Wes McCauley in the neutral zone with the call. Thank you, Craig Simpson, for that. Wallman going at it with Marchand. Wallman's going to go to the box if he's not careful. The Leafs enabled this by blowing it in Game 3. I mean, you could say that every year. The team that beats the Leafs always goes to the final. This will be the first time they've ever won if they win. That's true. Oilers lose. Does McDavid re-sign in Edmonton? Probably. Wallman's chirping. He's talking to Mikola. Oilers are going to be running around like psychopaths in the third period if they are worth anything. Panthers 1 for 4 in the power play. Someone doesn't have a stick. I think it's one of the Panthers. Oilers come out with it. Airmailed out. Don't mess with Marchie's emotional support fins. Is that what you're calling Lindell and Luostarinen? I love that. Panthers dump it. Emotional support fins. Skinner with a little stop there. Brown gets it out. 15 seconds to go in the second. And I'm thinking this will be pretty. Oh, Bennett! Oh, he had his man lined up. End of the second period. It is 4-1 Oilers. Opponents. 4-1 Panthers after 2. And Marchand is going full beak. I don't know with which Oiler. I think he called him horrible. It was Wallman. I mean, the Oilers are trying to get anything going here, and it ain't working. So stick around for the third period where I'm sure I'm going to tell you about something truly psychotic. Oh, and also we're doing trivia. As soon as we come back from break, we got prizes for trivia. Holy Caitlin Buckland. $200 donation for Rainbow Railroad. You friggin' beauty. Thank you. That brings us closer to our goal of $4,000. Here's what I wanted to tell you. Because I was like, how did the Panthers get Eetu Luostarinen? February 24th, 2020. The Hurricanes trade Eetu Luostarinen, Eric Halla, Lucas Wallmark, and Chase Prisky to the Panthers for Vinny Trocheck. That's it. That's it. That's a good deal. You take that deal if you're Florida. This guy is awesome. 14 points in 19 games heading into this one. I know he's got at least another one tonight. Drew, what is the clip? And then when we come back from the clip, we will be doing trivia. CJ show. Panthers fans, you're going to want to hear this. We're talking about Brad Marchand and his potential landing spot in the offseason, as well as Rasmus Andersson. Interesting. One more quick one before we go to that break. James, Steve has to be a closet Jackets fan. Hawkins Cheesy's creator is from Ohio. Go Jackets, Canada. They are? No, it's a Canadian company, though. It's a Canadian company. You shut your face. You don't matter. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I'm not talking to you. You matter. Drew doesn't matter. Okay. Drew, go to the clip. When we come back, trivia, link in the description, Spark app, sign up.
Big Flames guy wants to know if there's anything new on Rasmus Andersson.
Nothing new. I mean, his name's out there. I think that the thing about it is the Flames don't feel that they have to do anything, right? Like I think that they aren't in a position where they feel like this is a decision that has to be made this summer. You know, obviously they have the ability to extend him officially as of July 1st, and there will be trade interest. And I think you look at it and consider your options and then move forward. But I don't, there's still a bit of, I guess, window left before all that information gathering's done. And then, you know, there's still a world that nothing happens this summer, that he doesn't get extended, he doesn't get traded, he's back in Calgary, and then, you know, there'll be trade rumors during the season, because, you know, I think ultimately it's not a player that they're going to want to see leave for nothing in return down the line. But it hasn't been decided that he's leaving. There's still maybe a camp to try to sign him, and then, you know, I think if he's going to get traded, they have to be very smart about making that trade and deciding whether it's best to do that this summer or maybe take a look at it at the deadline next year. But who knows? Maybe the team will be in a playoff race or something where that doesn't become palatable. So I still think this one can go in a couple different directions, and it's not entirely clear which is going to be the path just yet.
Do I have time for 2 more questions? How much time I got?
Yeah, you're good, bud.
Mellenby's
Fire
Dead
away.
Rat. Mellenby's Dead Rat asks for you to please explain 35 and over contracts. Could the Panthers use such a contract to pay Brad Marchand a large portion as a performance bonus that wouldn't count against the cap until the 26-27 season, when they would have more cap room?
Oh,
it's a lot of math.
No, I'm just trying to think. I just want to make sure I'm giving the correct answer. Yes, they can. So you've seen guys like Corey Perry or some others in recent times basically they'll have bonuses sprinkled through their contract. They can be games played bonuses, like at 20 games, you get this, 30, 40. They can be performance related bonuses, like if the team gets the playoffs or the first round, you get paid this and that. And all of those bonuses, the accounting for them, the money paid in the bonus itself, not the player's base salary, can be deferred a year on the cap. And so the Panthers could conceivably do that. And I don't know the exact limitations, if any, on how, like, what percentage has to be paid in the bonus versus whatever. But it is a way to defer the pain, call it. And it's not that it's pain. It's just you're trying to be smart about, what you want to do with those contracts. And so, yeah, that's something they could do. Now, I believe they would have to sign them to a 1-year deal to do it. That's probably more of the fly in the ointment is, at this stage, I think Brad Marchand's looking at a 3 to 4 year contract, and I think he's going to have a lot of bidders that are willing to do that. So, I'm not saying his time in Florida is definitely up. I just think that there's going to be, they have other priorities. I mean, Sam Bennett's younger by a fair bit and having a great playoffs and is part of the culture. Aaron Ekblad, as he said to our colleague Michael Russo, I've given my body to the Florida Panthers, but he's been with the team a long, long time. And there's other players too. I don't know if they're going to be able to make, even with the kind of contract you're saying. I think it's not likely they keep Marchand, but the door isn't closed. It's not like he doesn't love it there. It's just, it really is going to come down to just, unfortunately, cold hard business, I think. He's at a stage where he's looking to still make pretty good money. And I think the market is going to have it out there for him, and probably on guaranteed contracts that are lasting 3 years or 4 years. That's what I'd be looking for if I was you.
Oh, buddy. Is everyone ready for trivia? Is everyone super excited for trivia? What is the subject of trivia? You better do well at this one. You better do well at this one, or it's going to hurt my friggin' feelings. This is SDPN trivia. Trivia for all things SDPN. Is the screen expanding, or is that just me? That was you screwing with it? I'm terrified. So here's what we got. Top prize tonight is an LA Kings jersey. I believe it's size medium. That is the grand prize. Second and third place, you get a copy of EA Sports NHL 25, a digital download. Fourth and fifth place, you get an SDPN and Spark mini stick, which is over there. So I'm not going to get it. But it looks like that on the screen, bottom right there. Here's what it is if you've never done the trivia before. Let me turn the broadcast down. It's distracting. If you've never done trivia before, it's 8 questions. It's important you get them right. It's possible to win without getting them all right. We've seen it before. I think we've seen people win getting 2 wrong. It's not often. Hasn't happened for a while, but it has happened. How you get points? Speed. The quicker you answer correctly, the more points you get. That is how you win. Drew, how do you feel about a countdown? You want me to count 30 seconds? Oh, now it's 20. I'm not counting that out loud. I can't count that high. I can't. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good luck, everybody. 2, 1. Here we go. What is Steve's favorite mode of water-based transportation? A. Canoe. B. Kayak. C. Tugboat. D. Hovercraft. A lot of options. The answer: kayak. B. How did only 74% of you freaking get that? I am so hurt. I've never been more hurt in my life. A canoe is not kind of the same. What? Oh, yeah, a Porsche is the same as a Volvo. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Steve bought a kayak in 2012 and told the story on the podcast, and you would know that if you didn't hate me, apparently. Number 2. What are the CJ Show's most dedicated fans known as? A. 100%ers. B. Perfectionists. C. Mackenzie heads. Or D. Cute journalist squad. Named for those who have watched every episode of the CJ Show. A. 100%ers. 44%. Well, if you didn't know, now you know. And the guy in first is named CJ. Unbelievable. Cinema. Number 3. This is for the waybackers. What kind of truck was often visible in the background of the old STP episodes? A. Canada Post truck. B. Panago truck. Hell yeah. C. Purelator truck. D. Adams pickup truck. E. Adams massive donk. The answer: it's not Adam's big old booty. It is 38% of you got C, the Purelator truck. Look who's in first. Heather. Drew is screwing with you, by the way. Don't look at him with the mouse and be like, oh, no. He's not leading you anywhere but astray. Number 4. Fill in the blank. Blank Alan Walsh client. A. Dedicated. B. Esteemed. C. Noted. D. Handsome. They should have had something like the swordsman. Or the answer: C. Noted. Yes, the blacksmiths. That would have been good. 77% of you got that right. Buy a noted Alan Walsh client merch of any kind at stpnshop.ca. By the way, everyone who does not get a prize, if you log into your account on Spark to claim your prize, you get 15% off at the SDPN shop. We got a lot of good stuff on there. Number 5. What sport does Tim and Adam cover on Nailing the Apex? A. NASCAR. B. Formula 1. C. Mountain climbing. D. Extreme soapbox racing. D would be unbelievable. We could have, what is it? The Mauve Avenger. Hey, Arnold. Formula 1. 88% of you got that. Nicole is in first. Heather is in second. Adam is in third. And oh boy, is it tight after that. Look at that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people tied at 699. Let's go to question 6. Finish Steve's quote. A backpack full of blank. A. Expectations. B. Snacks. C. Excuses. D. Weights. This was so stupid. I don't remember why I said this, but the answer is D. Weights. What? Only 6% of you got this? That might be the lowest answer for anything ever. Wow. So Drew's asking for the context. I don't even remember. Like no, you know what I ironically I think it was? I think it was like a somber subject, and I was talking about like my own mental health struggles, and I was trying to say like, oh, it's like carrying around like a backpack full of weights, and breaking the serious moment. Adam's just like, I can't. I that might not even be correct. I think that's what it was. Number 7. What NFL team do the hosts of Drew and Stew support? A. Eagles and Lions. B. Dolphins and Chiefs. C. Chiefs and Bills. D. Seahawks and Bills. I think I know my answer. Ooh, I got it right, Drew. E. Seahawks and Bills. Only 29% of you got that. Cam is not a Chiefs fan. Yep. Seahawks through and through. And this is very, 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 very tight. Oh, there's still like guys are separated by nothing. Let's go to number 8. This one's tricky. What year did the SDPN YouTube channel launch? A, 2016, B, 2012, C, 2019, D, 2013. "2013 is when the podcast began. 2016 is when the YouTube channel launched. 27% of you got it. Ethan! Drew jinxed it. He said in my ear, I don't think Ethan can lose. He still finished third. Rob, with his pink hoodie and pleasant demeanor, you are in first. Kimberly is in second. Ethan is in third. Rob, you win the LA Kings jersey. Kimberly and Ethan, you win the copies of NHL 25. Graydon and Joshua, you guys win the Spark SDPN mini sticks. The rest of you stink. No, the rest of you get 15% off at the SDPN shop. Heather, you finished, what was that, 9th? I'm sick for you. I'm sick for you. She's snake bitten, Drew is saying. You're always in the top 3 and then you fall off. I'm sick for you. Oh, Sales Rob. By the way, we're such a small company and we have 3 people named Rob. It gets confusing. What let me see. Oh, 66th place. Check out the big brain on Rob. I mean, it's STPN trivia and you work here. So like Sales Christina 181. Text from Christina, not for broadcast, but no, I'm kidding. She did say not for broadcast, and then she sent me something not for broadcast, but I just wanted to make her go, no! By the way, holy smokes, look at these donations. Andrea with a $75 donation to Rainbow Railroad, and then a pair of $200 donations, Bo Ballard and Kat Villa. Goodness gracious, you beauties. Geez, we've raised a lot over the course of this stream. Someone do math. I hate math. 50 plus 200 plus 75 plus 200 plus 200. Holy Toledo. Oh, the third period. We're a minute into the third period. Sorry. I had the game audio muted. I didn't know. Drew didn't tell me. I know you had the clock on, but no, I had no idea. All right. Well, Oilers doing a really good job on this penalty kill. All right, good job, boys. There, it's over. Whoops. Euro shots. Panthers there. Athcoids. I don't even know what an SDPN is. Hawkins Cheesies. The snack was invented after the Second World War by James Marker of Dayton, Ohio, and W.T. Hawkins. So there were two people then. And I'm going to say that Hawkins is more important on account of the name. You tricked us by not having D be an answer for so long. Well, and then it was. So they were invented in Chicago, but production didn't begin until they moved to Tweed, Ontario in 1956. Yo, Hawkins Cheesies are old and so good. They're so damn good. Kane on. Stop by Bob. 4-1 Panthers is the score. Draisaitl. Did they just say Draisaitl hasn't had a shot? Schmidt gains center and dumps it. Thank you for the countless hours of entertainment. Thank you for being lovely. Oilers put the puck out of play, and the Panthers will go to, is this their seventh power play? It is the only one they're allowed to call in the third. You're right. Oh, it was Stuart Skinner who put it out. The camera was on Darnell Nurse. Oh, dear. Oh, Stewie. He shouldn't be playing. It's 4-1. He is clearly not at 100%. I don't think he should be playing. Maybe I should tune into Drew and Stu more since I'm also a Seahawks fan. You 100% should. Also, Drew talking about snake bites when he roots for the snake bitten team. Drew, fighting words. You want to know how out of reach this game is for Edmonton? My phone is lighting up with Drew in our group chat, and he's just sending baseball highlights. Sam Bennett just hit the post. Rodriguez. Verhage. Schmidt. Gloved by Skinner. Minute 39 to go in this Panthers power play. They are up 4-1. Bennett. That was off Wallman's skate, I think, and bing, right off the crossbar. Bing. Drew's asking, do they go to Pickard in game 4? Skinner has been legitimately good. Obviously not tonight, but Pickard hasn't lost, and Skinner isn't 100%. Schmidt, stop by Skinner. Leaving Skinner in this game weirdly makes me think more that Pickard is going to play, but impossible to know. 90 seconds ago in this Panthers power play. Verhage, Schmidt, Bennett. On! Oh, what a shot! What a block from Wallman. Schmidt. Bennett. Schmidt. Rodriguez wide. Bennett. On. Holy crap, does he rip that thing out of play. 16:47 to go in the third. 106 to go in this power play. I got to refresh my feed. Oh, too late. Yeah, I did. Oh, first commercial. Oh, shoot. Let's see how long it takes. Come on. There it is. It's back. Puck is dropped. Panthers. Ekblad. Jones. Kachuk. It's real blurry. Kachuk. Barkov. Oh, what a play! Ew! Aaron Ekblad. Oh, the Panthers are just playing with their food at this point, and number 5 puts 5 on the board for Florida. Behind the back filth to Ekblad for the Ek blast. That was Reinhart. Ew. Oh, nasty stuff from the Florida power play. And this one is just so out of reach for the Oilers. Yuck. How don't you pull Skinner? Oh, they are. Well, I don't think I've ever seen a goalie come into a game with his hat still on. Yep, Skinner. Is Skinner going to go down the tunnel? Or is he going to sit there? He's going to stay on the bench with his boys. What time is it? 5 past Skinner. Oh, dear. Wes Richard gets 5 SDPN memberships. Thank you, you beauty. Speaking of delicious snack foods, our local Iowa grocery store started stocking all-dressed chips, but they screwed up and didn't get wavy. Oh, classic. Giggling Cat sent 10 SDPN gift memberships. Thank you. Lady who I'm sure is in a very good mood. Lusterinen gains the zone. Fired on Pickard. Tests him early. Down the ice, Connor Brown after it. Mikkola first on it. Oilers keep the zone. It's 5-1 Panthers. Klingberg, just take 1,000 slap shots. Who cares if they go in? Here comes Marchand. Kane throws his body. Just hit everything. You're down 5-1. You've lost. It's over. You're down 2-1 in the series. Funny enough, you're still in a way better spot than you were last year. Klingberg holds his own to Connor Brown. Oh, he loses the handle. Golden opportunity. Here comes Forsling as the Oilers change. Why not just have Pickard start the third, though? I totally agree. I think I said it before the break. Not a great call. But only they know how healthy Pickard actually is. By the way, we're at 2,100 likes. If we get to 4,000 likes by the end of this stream, I will do push-ups until I can't do push-ups anymore. So if you want to see me die on camera. No, I'm kidding. We got a brouhaha. Well, I think that's Arvidsson getting involved. Janmark, I think, is going to the box. AJ Greer, I think, is going to the box. He looks like he might be hurt. It's not effing ideal this happens every effing time. Connor McDavid in 2024. Janmark and Greer were going at it. Oh, and Janmark's the only one who gets called? What is the most penalties taken by one team? Or most power plays conceded by one team in a Stanley Cup final? This is the 9th, or sorry, I don't know where I got that. Oh, they have 9 shots. This is the 7th power play for the Florida Panthers. 2 for 9. Steve, Jesus. 2 for 6. Down the ice. Go the Oilers. Drew says, I enjoy watching the Oilers lose as much as Mark Scheifele enjoys beating the Leafs. Yeah, but you get to watch the Oilers lose more than Mark Scheifele gets to beat the Leafs. He beat them this past year for the first time in 3-4 years. Nurse goes at Marchand a little bit. Henderson says, "Dear Oilers, us too. Tampa." 14:20 to go in the third. 1:27 to go in this power play. Calvin Pickard has not lost in these playoffs. We get a $10 donation to Rainbow Railroad from Vito Lamb and Nicole Bichard with a $50 donation. You guys are helping get us there. Your beauty's for it. Wallman blasts it down the ice. Podkolzin goes to finish a hit. Here comes Barkov. Panthers skating just as hard as they would be if they were down 2 goals, I think. Barkov. Down low for Tkachuk. Can't quite find Ekblad halfway through this power play. Ekblad, cross ice for Barkov. Barkov. Jones. On deflection. Stop by Pickard. That was a tricky stop. Ekblad. Cross to Barkov. On. That's blocked. Yep. Along the boards. Ekblad loses the zone. 40 seconds to go in this power play. Dear Oilers and Henderson, I feel you. Love the Canes. Jones, Tkachuk, Barkov. Back to Reinhart. Jones along the right wall. Schmidt on. Wide. 20 seconds to go. Barkov behind the net for Tkachuk. Oilers get it down the ice. Was that the Panthers' top unit? Almost the whole power play. Here's Nate Schmidt. Power play is over. Pickard with the save. Kulak hit by Lusterine, a couple 27s colliding. Oh, Marchand avoids the hit. Oh, and that's offside. What a goal that would have been. Ruby says, still wish the Leafs were in the finals. Please stop hurting me. Ugh. 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 Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Drew, I think 4,000 might have been too much. Yeah, it's true. We were saying, I think viewership's going to suck. And it's down. But game 1 was very close and went to overtime. Game 2 was very close and went to overtime. Oh. Okay, so Drew is not making it likes anymore. Drew is saying if we get 70 memberships either signed up or gifted, SDP VIP, I'll do push-ups till failure. So we only need 29 more. 29 more memberships. If you sign up yourself, if you gift them, whatever, I'll do push-ups till failure. Rusty Mitchell, the Leafs beat the Panthers as many times as all other opponents combined, and it doesn't make it any better or matter at all. I agree. Wes Richard gifted 10. Oh, wow. Wes Richard gifted 10 SDPN memberships. So did Connor Johnston. Sorry, I'm at 100. I'm at 100. I know we're there. I'm at 100. Wes Richard, Connor Johnston, Sedin Magic all gift 10 SDPN memberships. Heather gifts 5. Logan gifts 5. Holy crap. Sorry, I'm at 1,000. We need 1,000. Mickle gifted 5 SDPN memberships. So the question is, when do I do it? After the game, right? First commercial break. Well, Drew, I'm probably going to be doing push-ups the whole time. That's a whistle. Giggling cat. Oh dear, Drew. Now it's too low. Rangers fan 30 sent 5 STPN memberships. We're at 91. Oh, Marchand going to the box. What did he do? Hooking against Connor McDavid. I couldn't do it while watching. I could try. Nah. The equipment doesn't extend. Pickard a guarantee for game 4 has to be brutal. The Oilers have 2 full days to make that decision. Oilers power play 1 for 4. I'm not sure it matters. They're down 5-1 with 12:08 to go in the third. I'll give 1 sub for every push-up Steve can do. Wes, I want you to really carefully consider what you just said. I want you to really, you know what? Wes, I want you to really, really seriously consider what you just said. If you're serious, I got something for you. If you're serious, I got something for you. Oh, Wes, that's so disrespectful. All right. I know the chat thinks I'm a milk bag, apparently. Now, okay, here. Oilers shoot. Blocked. Mikkola. Down the ice. How are you? Okay, I'm going to do 1 push-up, and you tell me if that's a push-up, right? I'm not going to be able to hear you, so you just tell me how many push-ups were good and how many were bullshit, right? You know what I mean? Well, it's going to have to be you. Yeah. I don't have a trainer here. Oilers get it deep. 1 for every push. You must have lost your friggin' mind or developed a money allergy, Wes. As long as my arms go 90 degrees, buddy. Woolman shoots. Stopped. Kane. Wes says 100% serious, good excuse to support my favorite handsome man. Oh! Oh, we might get some rough stuff here. I can't believe this game hasn't gotten completely out of hand. Klingberg holds the zone. Panthers dump it. Nothing on that power play for the Oilers. Darth Quader, you can do it, Steve. Show him that dad strength. I will. Now I'm getting warmed up. I wonder if Oilers fans will treat their team the way us Leafs fans treated our team after we lost like this. Probably not. More class. It is literally the Stanley Cup final. What are you talking about? Panthers hold the zone. Can the Oilers get it out? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Bennett gets hit by Ekblad up high. Nurse. Oh, someone went after Bennett. Is that Frederick? And then Gadjevich went after him. And we got a full-on line brawl here in Florida. Holy cow. Greer going after Ekholm. Someone's got Nurse. It's Gadjevich. Oilers reaching from the bench. Bennett going after his man. Bennett, glove cemented on, still throwing punches. Frederick going underhand. His gloves are on too. It's Gadjevich and Nurse. Nurse has been itching for this for a while. Nurse still has 1 glove on. Oh, and he's throwing uppercuts. Nurse and Gadjevich, 2 big fellas. Gadjevich, the rabbit punches. He goes uppercut on Nurse. Holy cow. Nurse finally gets the other glove off, but Gadjevich throwing punches. Nurse gains his composure. Tries to go underhand. Oh, throws a good one at Gadjevich. Gadjevich throws one right back. Nurse sticking out his tongue at him. Throwing punches. Schmidt way off in the corner with someone. Gadjevich and Nurse. These guys seem like they're having way too much fun. Gadjevich throws. Gadjevich is bloodied. Nurse looks like he's got some blood on him too. And they're finally done. What a fight. And I got to imagine, yeah, did Nurse's neck get cut? I got to imagine everyone's getting kicked out. Henderson says, "Roar!" Greer and Gadjevich chest bump in the box. Frederick decides, I'm just going to go after Bennett. He broke his stick over Bennett's back. That probably hurt. I mean, all Frederick is doing is exactly what people have been asking anyone on the Oilers to do. And to be honest, if anyone in the Oilers was going to do it, that's the right one. That's the right guy. Tough as nails on your fourth line. Gadjevich has been having blue Gatorade all night. So what do you say? Push-ups time? Drew? Or do I wait? I know I got to tilt the damn... Here. I'm bringing this down here with me. I hope you can hear me. I don't know if you can. Oh, God. It's getting pulled over. There you go. Wes, you friggin' messed up. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hi, Wes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How we doing, Wes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I have lost count. God. Ah! Son of a gun! Ah! 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 Oh, I don't think I quite got to 50. Oh, oh, oh my God. Oh, oh, oh shit. Oh no. Oh, how am I supposed to get up? Oh, 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 that sucks a lot. Oh. Oh, I haven't done that in a very long time. Wes just donated 50 SDPN memberships, you beauty. I did 52? But the form was way off after 48. All right. Oh. Oh, my tits. Oh, my God. Oh. No, I wouldn't tear a pec from push-up. Oh, it'd be funny? Yeah, it'd be funny. Requiring surgery. Oh, my God. I actually, like... I can't do shit. I actually can't do shit with my arms right now. Beef! Would you do a cameo as Elmo? Yes, but I can't do Elmo right now because I don't have the voice. I can't do it. I can't do it. I didn't see those arms fully straight, soldier. I didn't see me asking you. Let it out, Oilers fan Steve. Love you, bud. Heather, 5 SDPN memberships. And Josh just beef. Oh. Drew, I'm not reading that comment out loud. Panthers on the power play. Top unit. Paul Maurice is not taking his foot off the gas at all. I mean, I don't know. It is the Oilers. Stranger things have happened. Wes Richard, what do you got to say? Beefy boy Steve, happy to support the channel. Love you, STPN, and all the chat. Thank you, Wes. Oh my God. Oh, I'm actually like, how many could I do if I went back down right now? Maybe 2. Let's do 7. You got 2 more on you. You got 2 more. Oh my God. Marchand with the puck. Here he comes. Tries to make a move through Klingberg. It doesn't work. Stop being exciting. I can't breathe. Oh, my boobs. Dude. Oh. I think it's Theragun season. Oh, my mic isn't even on the thing that I usually have my mic on. There it is. Kapanen sent it down the ice. Forsling had him lined up. Wes Richard with with another 5 STPN memberships. Thanks, man. A prime example of how one little comment can spiral out of control. Good job, Beef Dangle. Yo, Kapanen's been invisible, says Drew. I agree. As a Kapanen fantasy holder, I'm friggin' furious. Someone commented, not my proudest. Thank you, Sales Rob. Hey, those push-ups deserved a Rainbow Road donation. I'll take that. Whoa, Brent McAllister and Russell Mitchell, $100 each. This has been a very good night for Rainbow Railroad. Genuine request to Justin for a beef emoji. Would it be like steak with biceps? Goofy Goober, question because I'm just joining the stream. Why did Steve have to do push-ups? I was wondering if anyone was just joining. Good on you for doing them. Someone, who was it? Tan Man 312, I think, was just like, I don't even remember. I think it was like, do push-ups. Will you? Justin's going to do beef emoji for next game. You beauty, Justin. Will you be able to lift any of your 3 drinks tomorrow? Nope. Oh, you're making fun of me because I'm a beverage goblin. Not, I think it was Friday's podcast. I had a water and orange juice and a coffee. First time chatting. Love everything you do. Go, Steve. Thank you, Lionheart the Brave. Did I eat a pack of Rolaids after that? Why? Orange juice and coffee? That's instant heartburn? Yeah, maybe if you're made of paper mache, Drew, you friggin' weakling. Oh my God. I'm so shattered right now. I gotta go. I actually have to go like do a back exercise because I feel my body like curling forward. Carter Verhaeghe down on the ice. He's getting up. I assume someone popped him in the mouth. There's 6:05 to go in the third period. Are they kicking Evander Kane out? They're kicking Evander Kane out. Steve going to do the VO2 max bike test Tuesday. No. I would throw up. Lionheart, thank you for the SDPN membership. Was it? Oh, that's dirty as shit. So Bouchard hit Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe hits the boards and falls down. While he's down in the ice, Kane stuck him in the face. That should be a 5-minute major. Yeah. That's dirty as shit. That's brutal. Good thing Verhaeghe's okay. That's one of the dirtiest things of these playoffs. Oh, you think? Drew says he might miss game 4. Yeah. Does he get suspended a Stanley Cup final game for that though? Because of his history? Yeah. He did break Kadri's arm in the Western Conference final. Verhaeghe looks all right. You know what? Because there's no damage, there's no way he gets suspended for game 4. No chance. They called it 2? He got a 10-minute misconduct, though. So it's just 2 and a 10-minute misconduct? He stuck a downed opponent in the face. That's crazy. What? All right. Panthers on the power play. It's their top unit because they don't give a damn right now. Tkachuk. Barkov. That's crazy. Seth Jones. Barkov. On. Pickard. Oh, Tkachuk had a good chance. Barkov. Ekblad. Oh, he almost had a second of the night there. Is John Klingberg on the penalty kill? How many guys are the Oilers missing? Panthers. Down. Stopped by Pickard, who, I mean, he's in a game in garbage time, basically, but Wallman is going at Tkachuk, but Klingberg's on him. Klingberg hates Tkachuk from their experience against each other in a Dallas-Calgary series from a few years ago. They went at each other hard and often. H&M Archery, good comment. Hey, Steve, fun stat I heard on the TNT broadcast. Schmidt is the 6th defenseman to have 5 assists. He has 5 assists tonight? No. A list that includes my great-great uncle who was on the 1917 Toronto Arenas, Harry Mummery. Love the pod. Keep it going. Does he have 5 assists tonight? For real? No. Love everything you do, Steve. Good on you for doing those push-ups. Where do I go to order the Cameo? If you download the Cameo app and just look up Steve Dangle, you'll see me. Yeah. Yeah. Klingberg was holding Tkachuk's hands down, and Wallman smoked him in the face. Oilers getting dirty here at the end. Oh, Wallman drills him. Wow. 5:16 to go in the third. Refs should just be like, can we call this? That has to be a suspension, right? I highly doubt it. Losing all my respect for the Oilers right now, says Phoenix. If you can't beat them, join them in the felony conduct, says Heather. Edmonton, why does everyone keep calling them that? Oh, because oil. I get it. Nosek is on the power play with Verhaeghe and Rodriguez. I needed water there. Is McDavid serving a penalty? Is that what I just heard? John Acosta in the chat, who sang the anthem tonight. Let's go Panthers. The vibes here are gadja good. I like that. Gadja good. I like that. Seth Jones working it with Nate Schmidt, Verhaeghe, Jones, I'm surprised the Panthers aren't just blasting slap shots. It's a 2-man advantage for the Panthers for 45 seconds here. Rodriguez, Jones, Rodriguez blasts a slap shot that Klingberg blocks. Looked like it stung him a little. Verhaeghe down low. Verhaeghe gets it back. Verhaeghe tries to go cross ice. Oilers clear it. 30 seconds ago in this 2-man advantage. Tyler Durden, really hard to be mad at the Oilers. If your gloves are stapled on, but you play dirty, you don't deserve respect. There is wisdom in that. Oilers classless. Maybe punish Florida for once. Shrug. Carmine, there is truth in that. On from Jones. That goes out of play. Has Pickard allowed a goal? Oh, Kapanen levels Luostarinen. And he's going to go. Oilers don't care. 4:13 to go in the third. Cats and Oilers head rent free. Well, it's usually cats through their opponent's head rent free. Listen, this is just what we all were like, why aren't the Oilers doing this? Oh, they are. You think Florida wouldn't be doing the same thing? I mean, it's dirty. Let's call it what it is. Like, I obviously don't like the Panthers. Oh, Kapanen's telling a Panthers fan to come fight him. Oh, baby. There's like no Oilers on the bench. There's police next to the Oilers bench right now. McDavid is in the box. Nugent Hopkins is in the box. Perry is in the box. Wow. Two-man advantage for 8 seconds, it says. I don't think that's correct. Loud songs in Florida. They are happy. Why wouldn't they be? Their team is about to be up 2-1 in the 2025 Stanley Cup Final. Rodriguez puts an exclamation mark on it. 6-1, one-timer on the power play. He doesn't even celebrate. 3:50 to go in this torture chamber for the Edmonton Oilers. The Cats. Yeah, Sportsnet, their clock, I think whoever the graphic operator is was like, wait a sec, what do I put on the clock if they're already down 2 men and take another penalty? Because how often does that happen? Oh, maybe. Do the Oilers have any players left? No. And this is from a Panthers fan in our chat. Cats would absolutely be doing this if it were reversed. Thank you. Pound their F&D so in Game 7 they got nothing left, says Logan. Drew's saying the Panthers usually do stuff one-on-one. What if Matthew Tkachuk is not on the ice? Yeah. Yeah. Giggling Cat says, woo! Brad says this series isn't over. Literally true. Edmonton knows McDavid is going to get wrecked, right? Oh, I doubt they put him back on the ice. They'd be insane. It's the location. Spend time in Florida and become a meme. What are some good under-the-radar expansion cities? I would say either Indianapolis or Cincinnati. Cold weather, Midwestern U.S. cities. This isn't a great answer, but like, it's a little weird how good Hershey does as an AHL city. Lusterinen is heading off. There's 9 Oilers on the bench. That's it. McDavid is going on the ice, which I think is a massive mistake. There's 3:03 left in the game. If you have 9 guys on your bench, you play them the rest. 88 Laserbeam says the Zerg are better than the Protoss. Get wrecked. GG. No RE. I don't even know what that. I don't know the RE one. StarCraft's so good. I miss it. McDavid is out there with Draisaitl. Boy, I do not think that's smart. Barkov. Oh, blown tire. Kulikov. Pickard with the stop. Draisaitl trying to go the other way. What do I think Paul Maurice is going to say about the shenanigans after the game? I think he's going to be Mona Lisa smile about it. I think the league is really good at doing what they do. And I think our guys are really good at doing what they do. All I cared about is we had 6, they had 1. That's all that matters. He's going to come in and be like, so what do you guys want to talk about? Or like something coy like that. I know what you guys are going to ask about right away. Bob should have had that one. He's going to say something like that. A loud chance of we want the cup in Sunrise. There's 9 of them. He has to take a shift. Yeah, he shouldn't, though. Florida didn't act like this game for last year down 8-1. They should have. Yeah, he's saying Florida didn't. Run the tape. Actually, yeah, Drew with a great point. They were up 3-0 in the series, which is significant. Daniel Savitz and Rob Nickel, thank you for the $25 donations to Get Real each. Ya beauties. Bouchard trying to get the Oilers another goal here. Doesn't work. Bud Colson, he loses the zone. Bouchard has 8 shots. That's crazy. Bouchard takes down Lundell. No call. Oilers to Arvidsson. Lundell, make sure to hit Bouchard. And the Panthers kill the penalty. Heroic. And a minute to go in the third. Edmonton, masterful in game 1. Florida, speed wobble, but they get it done in game 2. This game was close, but for a moment in the first period, the Oilers kept playing with fire, kept taking penalties early and often. Try as their penalty kill did. You play with fire enough, and eventually you're going to get burned. The boa constrictor that is the Florida Panthers grabbed the Oilers, squeezed, and didn't let go. As the final horn goes, Perry's trying to get something going. Some of the gloves are off. And the Panthers, with rats flying down onto the ice, take the 2-1 series lead and are now 2 wins shy of becoming back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. They threw a rat with a water bottle on it with red paint so it looks bloody? What is that all about? Now they're just throwing garbage now. There's some rats, but they're also just throwing garbage at the Oilers players. Maurice, I think it was much closer than the score shows. Oh my God, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. Love them or hate them, the Florida Panthers are the ultimate trolls of the NHL. Oh, who's arguing against that? I left during the first intermission. What the hell happened? Oh my God. Where do I even start? The Protoss will run the league. The Pro Tie will run the league from a delusional Caps fan. Yo, Alexei and Ilya Protas are going to be insane together in Washington. I'm actually on your side on that one. Oh, yo, I just went to adjust myself in my chair and my arms are trembling. I'm going to be so friggin' sore tomorrow. Drew, you said I did 52? But they weren't real. Frig you. 48 regular? I'll take it. If I knew that, I still couldn't have done it. I was completely exhausted. James Semler, he's gonna say, if not for Bob, Edmonton would have won. There's an element of truth. Like, he legitimately saved them in the first period. But yeah. Drew's in my ear like, eh. Wes Richard, hey buddy. $50 donation to Get Real. You're a friggin' beauty. Fantastic stream tonight, Steve. Thanks for the entertainment. Also from Wes Richard. Thank you. Samuel, the fact it took till the third for the brawl is a miracle. Well, because if you're Edmonton, you still think maybe you can do it. You're Edmonton. But the more and more obvious it became, like Frederick basically going after Bennett, it's like, all right, let's go. Justin Fisher says official count is 46. Sorry, bud. Oh, I'm so pissed. I got to train and get up over 50. Oh, you posted? They posted a video. You guys posted this video? I got to tag Joey Swoll. You know, it's just going to be full of bros going, no, your form stinks. Meh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How we doing, Wes? 1, 2. I just kept talking crap to Wes. 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I've lost count. Oh, nice curve in your back there, Dangle. Where's the... There it is. Son of a gun. Yeah, I went to... My head started going straight down at the end. Yeah, I mean, I went to school for 4 years for this. This is so stupid. Oh my God. Horrific bench management from Knobloch. Couldn't rein his players in and play out the period to reset for game 4. Oh, no. They meant to beat the shit out of the Panthers was, I think, the goal of that period. Codan the Barbarian. Welcome to SDP VIP, buddy. What's your opinion on Carolina for next season? Depends on whether or not they get Marner. I mean, speaking of a team that could probably use a little DNA change. In my opinion, Carolina. Good. They're really good. Are they good enough? I think we know the answer. Lots of fines coming. What? Does anyone get suspended? No. Injuries, maybe. Yeah, the the NHL player safety account is just going to tweet maximum fine 100 times. Honestly, who do you think gets fined? Kane. I mean, that was crazy what he did. I can't believe he only got 2. I mean, he got 2 in 10, I guess. How many Superman push-ups can Steve do? Oh, is that the one where you like jump and extend your arms? I can do clapping, but Superman's insane. I think the answer is 0. And right now, the answer I think is -6. Hey, Panthers fans, I know y'all won the game, but some of y'all just straight up. Okay, all right. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. Listen, there are some people trying to just antagonize Canadians right now, and like literally, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Have your Hawkins cheesies and be happy. SDPN, where are the mods? Oh, shoot. Superman push-ups followed by a faceplant. Oh, if I'm lucky. All right. Here, I'm going to read this last one, and then I'm going to go. From Connor. The Golden Boy Rat 97 was a great captain tonight for his team. Even his 100-point German butler had his best game. Oilers are bridesmaids. Rarely have I read a hateful comment with an Oxford comma, if that makes sense. Ooh. I just got an email from the Merlin app that I use to identify birds that I have a new bird of the day. I'm very excited about that. Listen, there's a brand new CJ show out that you can check out right here on the SDPN YouTube channel. There's a brand new Steve Dangle podcast that you can check out right here on the SDPN YouTube channel. I'm going to go shoot a cup check video. Not where I check up on, like it's a post-game video where I react to the game we just saw. You think I should do more push-ups in the cup check video? No. Fine. I'll try to do like 1. No, the way the camera is hanging. No, Drew, just play the clip, man. Just play the clip. Higher quality when it's in my main setup. How about you higher quality frig off? How about that? Oh. Don't worry, buddy. I'll figure it out. My friends, ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Durden, last one. If the Oilers don't take it to 7, should the Leafs run it back? All right, I regret. That is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. The Oilers are in a better position after Game 3 than they were last year. But the Florida Panthers are now 2 games away from repeating as Stanley Cup champions.